It took a while. It took a while to get started this morning on this live, but we're here. Morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special big up shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, my stay-at-home moms and pops, my retirees. Shout out to the drivers. Shout out to the Uber driver, Lyft driver, truck driver, taxi driver, food delivery drivers, round town and long distance truck drivers. Shout out to the crossing guards and the school teachers, law enforcement personnel, medical field personnel, military personnel. Whatever your job description is, shout out to you. Shout out to every single clean-hearted, good-hearted person who wants good for others as much as you want good for yourself. Don't let that go over your head. If you want good for others as much as you want good for yourself, then you're a good person. Should be a good person, or yeah. That's a trait of a good person. All right. Here we are on this beautiful Thursday morning, and today is the 14th of May 2026, and we give thanks. We're happy to be here. We made it. We made it. One more day, and it's into the weekend we go. The weather is nice outside. I'm looking to go lay out in the sun and try even my pitchy patchy body and help this. Hopefully, the sun can burn off some of the fat and swagger that I've been working with and trying to and trying to get rid of. Y'all will see where this is going in a minute. All is well. Can't complain. Even if I have things to complain about, I won't complain. Right? Somebody always have it worse, and I hope those who are having it worse find a way to make it better, or things get better for you too. Audrey Wright, big up yourself. Thank you for being here this morning, Audrey. I saw the chat was kind of open before, so there are names here in black. But Audrey, the first green name I seen here this morning, so I gotta big up Audrey first. Thank you for being here. Morning, fam. Senior Sexy is in the building with us this morning as well. Sharon Spence is in the building with us this morning as well. Peter G is in the building. Big up yourself, Peter G. Thank you for being here. King Militancy is not here anymore because your name is not in green. And I am glad that your name is not in green. Well, I can't tell why your name is not in green now. So I won't even read your comment. I'll just fly right by that. If you want to be a part of the conversation, get your membership to the channel and come on into the chat, and then you can say whatever you want to say. But if you're not here when this starts and it's not a free morning, then I'm not going through reading and discussing all that what you just write, because I will leave a can of worms open up. Everybody other things that them can get there early before and put up a selection, So while I'm putting up the thumbnail for generating a thumbnail for the video, loading the clips we're going to use, the thing is left open, so anybody who want to come in can just say what they want to say. But then once I hit that button that says who can view this live from the chat room this morning, and I put members only, you notice everybody gets cut off except for green names. So I don't want a bunch of people show up in the morning and then expect me to read out their comments if their names are not in green, and it's not one of those mornings, because that will open up a whole different avenue. We're going to have to go down catering to a whole bunch of people. I'm thankful for everybody who tunes in every time you tune in, but I know one of them kind of morning there. Peter G says, no massacre is on the way up, but him no reach yet, still climbing though. So y'all were having a dancehall discussion apparently before I even got here. Morning, fam. Sean Cassell's in the building with us this morning. Marie's Message 411 TV, my fellow content creator sister, is in the building this morning. Marie's in the chat. Go over there, click Marie, jump on FR thing. Well, jump on FR thing. So support her movement and keep the love in the family, right? Mistress B is in the building with us this morning as well. Donna Davis is also here. Big up yourself, Donna. Donna Davis is in the building with us this morning. Who else there? Well, me not big up yet. Ferran there here. Me not big up Ferran yet. Ferran is saying good morning to everyone in the house. And who else is here? Me know me see Let's Bond TV already. Let's Bond TV, 5 up. Big up yourself. Thank you for being here. Earners is in the building with us this morning. Grace James is in the building with us this morning as well. Thank you for being here. Roddy's daughter Big up yourself, Lady J. Big up yourself. 5 Field 6 3 is in the building with us all the way from England. Big up for UK family. Thank you for being here, fam. Elaine Brown is in the building with us this morning. Elaine says, morning, uncle. Why, Elaine, when you say morning, uncle, I kind of feel related to you still. You're the finest is in the building with us this morning. Thank you for being here. My brother Mervin the Point, Jamaica Curse in the building. Thank you for being here as well. Who else there? We big up Audrey first already. Donna Davis is here this morning. We said Grace James already. Karen Notice is in the building with us this morning. Getting noticed this morning. Thank you for being here as well. All right. And we're going to left it right there. So if I didn't call your name, like Shernet Brown and Sharon Ingram, if I didn't call your name, it's because too Irie, on the way down in the chat, and Nisha, big up yourself, Nisha. Thank you for being here. If I didn't call your name, the chat is running fast. All right. Santi Hustle is in the building as well. All right. Let's get into some of these topics this morning. Here's what we have to talk about this morning. We definitely want to get into Flippa's story because although we put a video up yesterday, which was a pretty lengthy video, by the way, somebody said yesterday, why you have to make your video so long? And I said, why you don't have no membership to the channel? And why you are trying to tell me how to make my video them when you don't even have a membership to the channel? Videos are long when there is information to give out. People want to do a like a 5-minute video so them can quickly give you 5 minutes of their time and browse on to somewhere else. My intention is to hold your time, but I don't want to hold your time with foolishness, quiet as kept. So I compile things that make sense and facts, and we have a decent conversation behind the scenes, and that is how the videos end up being long. Nothing wrong with that. A lot of people like it. We've done this before. We've polled our audience before and asked if you prefer shorter videos or longer videos. Remember, so we used to do 5-minute videos, you know. And the people them say, no man, we want the video them long, more informative and entertaining and stuff. Me I clean up my house, me can just set it on SouFLoTV and just go and dust down furniture and them thing. Remember when people used to dust down furniture and the whatnot of it, the whatnot of it dust down, all these things. Yeah, and you know, help them clean up their house and carry them through them day off or their long ride to work and all these things. Think. All right. Anyhow, this morning we have no Patois in the house. Speaker shuts down Burchell's attempt to present in Patois in Jamaica Parliament. We're talking about Andrew Holness' wife, our First Lady of Jamaica, and she's also Speaker of the House. You know, Miss Juliette Holness is very crass. Not cross, crass. More time she crass, miserable and angry sometimes. And she comes across as very aggressive and biased as well, to be honest. But apparently, someone was trying to address the House in Patois, and she blatantly made it known that you can't chat no Patois in a... Well, she didn't say you can't chat because she then would be responding in Patois, but Patois is not accepted in our House of Parliament. What a thing. That's something to talk about. Patois, feel we sitting, you know. Feel we sitting. Feel we sitting can go in a feel we house. It must be addressed in the Queen's language. We're going to talk about that. Every mickle make a muckle. And we make every dollar go 100 miles and more. All right. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Shernet Brown. The least I can do is say your name properly. The next thing we have to talk about is the Auditor Generals. People, I am so in tune with us. It's not even funny. I live, breathe, eat, sleep this. Remember when I said, keep your eyes on the money? Just go back and go to YouTube and write in SouFLoTV. Keep your eye, Jamaica, warning, keep your eyes on the money. All right. Auditor General reveals through their findings, their investigations, as of February, Jamaica has only spent, them said Jamaica has only spent as if Jamaica has spent the money. It's not Jamaica spending the money. It's the Prime Minister spending the money. It's the Prime Minister and his compatriots, his cronies, his associates, his party. Them are who are spending the money. The money will come in for the hurricane relief donations. Only 1.8% of that money has been spent so far. Only 1.8% of that money has been spent so far. We're talking about a whole ton load of money, but we're going to get into the details though. All right. I will tell you what to call each one when we decide where to start. Shout out to the people who've been contacting me for promo. Big up to the lady who has the assisted living facility. I love seeing Jamaicans and Caribbean people overseas doing great things. That is a beautiful facility you have. I can't wait to get there so we can do a sit down and talk and show off your facility. And cause they are the big things, my friend. I love it. I love it. The dream that I have is to go up on the road and to create a network of Jamaican and Caribbean on a whole people throughout the United States of America. But of course, that takes a lot of money traveling. First, I'm going to start with the state of Florida. And if you're in South Florida and you own a business and you're from the Caribbean diaspora, I will come to you, no charge, because you're in my yard. I have something there. So I'll jump on the road and I will get to you. And but be prepared though for the little sit down and talk part and clean up the place nice so we can show off the place. We have new video equipment that we haven't even started using yet. We've been experimenting with them and seeing what the footage looks like and color grading and all these things so the video them can look even more nice now. We have to step up some things and we have withdrawn now on these things. So we're coming to talk to you about your background. What part of Jamaica you come from? How long you been living here in Florida? When did you leave Jamaica? Them kind of something there. Tell us a little bit about your business, the nature of your business. How did you get started in this field? And you can give us your background. I come here, and struggling SouFLo. First, I was a McDonald's worker flipping burgers, and then I worked 2 jobs. I heard you tell this story before, and then when I went from that, I sent myself to school. I started out as a CNA. I went into the nursing program, and then I went to a LPN, and then I was a RN, and then see about my money, and now I have this assisted living facility that has so many beds, and I employ so many people, and tell your story. I don't know what I say. And then we're going to put all that over here, and we're going to create a network of business people from the Caribbean diaspora. This is going to turn out to be something good. I just have this feeling and I am committed to it now. So no turning back. Once you hear me start talking out loud like this, I am absolutely committed to it. All right. I need to know where all the good Caribbean restaurants are, not just Jamaican. I need to know where all the real estate people are, not just Jamaican. I need to know where, whatever your field of expertise is. I love foreign cars, but I'm afraid of the price it takes to maintain foreign cars. So I am looking for, I need to know where the man them will own the mechanic shop them. That me not talk about nobody will fix people car under them banana tree or out of the mango tree out of the front yard. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about somebody who is highly skilled and institutionally educated plus experienced and has a business. That means we can pull up a Benz in your place and you can say, boy, SouFLo, I give you a discount still, because that's the reason why we are actually connecting everybody. So we can deal with each other in the way how we deal with each other when we're their home. Not true? You don't notice when you're living in foreign, if you go to the store and the something is $1.10 and you have $1.09, you can't leave with what you want. Y'all don't notice that? You can't leave with, there's no love there. Nobody cares for you like that. In creating our own network, if somebody say, say a $900 for the work, and you said, John SouFLo, boy, things rough with me right now, but me have $850. You can make me slide upon the little $50. I say, yes, man, come. No worry about the 50. You bring me your business and you come with 95% of the money. Let's let the $50 go. We're building relationships here. Sometimes relationships built over a long period of time, and a solid network is better than some quick money where you get right now and then the people them don't come back to you ever again. So that's the principle behind that. So back to what we were saying before. No patois in the house. You can call that one patois when it's time to vote. The hurricane relief money, the funds, only 1.8% has been used so far. Me have to laugh. You can call that money. So we have patois, we have money, we have Flippa, and we have Kartel. Patois, money, Flippa, Kartel. Pay attention. We are getting ready to vote. Patois, money, Flippa, Kartel. Vybz Kartel was seen dancing in his underwears on social media yesterday, and it has gone viral. And I'm laughing because it has gone viral because I expected to see it only on social media, but I saw major news networks carrying it, and I found it super funny. But a lot of people don't find it funny, and they are saying all types of things. So we're going to talk about that. That's how the cartel something happens along with other things going on in that area, like new album and new mansion and all these things. And also, so again, patois, what we did say before. We have patois, we have money, we have cartel, and we have Flippa. Patois, money, cartel, Flippa. New information on Flippa's case. New update on Flippa's case as well. Flippa flipped out and flipped right back in the people them lock up. So you vote now. Starting right now. We're at 9:14. At 9:15 we will stop counting. All right, I'm watching the screen. Please vote. If you don't vote, somebody will vote for you. And then we are going to live how somebody wants to live. I have money, I have money, I have money, I have patois. Smart stay at least in draws did clean. I have patois. Patois again, more money again, and money and patois. I look like the thing there, Mr. Money and Mr. Patois, and Mr. Money and patois and money. And keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. More money, more patois. More patois. You can type what you want as many times as you want. All right? That's where I count. Money, money. Two money, one patois, that's all. Next money, that's all. All right? Next money, that's all. Next money, next patois. No more money. More patois. Money and patois. Nobody don't want to hear about Flippa and Kartel. I think y'all trying to leave those for last. I get it. We're going festive this morning. Patois, money, patois. Money and patois is head on head. Head on head. Why for that? Money and patois is, well, we can't say neck on neck. Money and patois. It's a run for money and patois. Stop. We have reached 15. We have to go count it up from here, so. The last comment that will be counted was a money, and it came from Ferron. All right. We started at 14. We reached 15. We're gonna stop. We can't stop. Can't stop. All right. I'm gonna count real quick. So patois has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 27 for patois, and money has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I lied. I told you it was neck and neck at 26 for money and 27 for patois. So we're going to start out with money first. We're going to go to patois next, and we're going to left Kartel and Flippa thing for last. All right, save the best for last. Look at it that way. So let's run through these real quick. first of all, I want the world to know something. And notice I said the world, because the internet is big. And it's not just people in front of you are going to see your stuff. So I want the world to know this. As a Jamaican, to the people of the world, I want you to know that the upper echelon society of Jamaica cannot stand. Them can't stand Rasta. I know y'all love Rasta out in the world, right? Iron Man, Bob Marley, One Love, all that. Yeah. The upper echelon, the ruling class of Jamaica cannot stand Rasta. Not only they cannot stand Rasta, they cannot stand anything Afrocentric that the people gravitate towards and use to strengthen themselves. I am here to tell you that we were colonized and we still operate at a very colonial mindset level. And that's the truth. If you never know that about Jamaica and a lot of Jamaicans. When I say Jamaica, I mean those who are in position of power over the country, and a lot of Jamaicans as well, especially those of the upper echelon. So this topic right here about no Patois in the house, I love the headline. The journalist that wrote this, I want to give you your credit because I like how you wrote no Patois in the house, because my granny, Miss Ruby, this lady right over me right here, that was what she said. No Patois in the house. Because we were not allowed to even speak Patois in our own house. You know, says when me come a foreign, me see people love off Patois, and they're like, say it again. Is that what you just said? Especially when I was over in the UK back in the day, they were like, oh, so are you American or are you? And I'm like, yeah, I'm American, but I'm really from Jamaica though. And they're like, oh, you a Yardie. Like, but you don't sound like it, man. You sound like a Yankee. And I was like, and then me bust out the Patois, I know, and I said, nah, man, I'm not really Yankee still, you know. I just moved from Jamaica, go live. And they're like, oh, he's a Yardie for real. He's a Yardie for real. Say it again, say it again. The people get excited when we talk with Patois. I always would chip to bomber clot, and they're like, what? You chip to bomber clot in Jamaica, you get in a trouble for it. I'm talking about as an entertainer who step on a stage, you get fined. If you say it to police out in the street, you get arrested. Then probably I'll kick on your foot at the end of the day. You know, indecent language and all these charges and things. My granny used to make us walk around. I've told you this before. Miss Ruby used to make us walk around the house and walk through the house and say, Ano deso, it's over there. Ano yaso, it's over here. Ano komya, it's come here. Ano fiwi, it's ours and for us. So me grew up, you know. Yo, me have to big up my grandmother still, because she also taught us the basics, like, you know, how you hold your knife and fork when you eat and thing. She said she was preparing us for the rest of the world. And she knew that one day our parents were going to come get us and take us away from them, and they weren't going to have any control over that anymore. And she said, Patois is not going to take me too far out in the rest of the world. I have to learn to master the Queen's English. I grew up like that. I know that some people don't grow up like that still. Now, the funny thing about that is, when I met my wife, when we meet Shakira, I seen, I remember, you know, man done married and divorced, and them kind of sitting there already, and picnic and all them sitting there. But that was a part of me that was always suppressed. So when I met Shakira now, and the way all Shakira and PR people them talk, and it's not like they're not educated, it's not like they can't speak or master the English language, because they all do in their professional lives or when it's necessary. But when we go around them and me realize say ratted so ras Patois chip and nobody now look for nobody, like, why are you speaking like that? Oh God, man, you sound horrible. You know, I'm used to being around the Jamaican them that are like, Jesus Christ, why you speak like that? That sounds horrible, man. You know, them barely put a little bit of Jamaican accent on it, like how I'm saying this right now. But that is still English. You know, when we're around the Jamaican, them we actually really can good on in a Patois like some Baka Clarendon Upper Moko Patois. Them the kind of Patois them I love, because it really make me feel like some I chat a whole different language. Love it. Guess what though? It is still frowned upon. So, no Patois in the house. The speaker shuts down Burchell's attempt to present in a Jamaican dialect. This is Speaker of the House, Holness, which we've said from the beginning. I think there's a conflict of interest here because Holness is Speaker of the House, so is supposed to be impartial. She is also a member of Parliament and a member of the same political team, JLP, that her husband is the leader of, and he is the Prime Minister of the country as well. So Jamaica belongs to the Holness family right now. That's how me see it. Even though I see them catch up in our Parliament the other day, and I was supposed to talk about it. Like a sidebar. I was supposed to talk about this when I saw them look like they were about to argue. You know, I think Andrew said something and then Juliet responded in a way where it's like, well, no, and flexed her authority and him did have to keep it professional. You never see it. You never see it. It's like she flexed her authority in there. I have to keep it professional. Professional in there. Me say, yes, him have a real Jamaican woman. I bet him don't get a word in at the house when time she pissed off. Them don't know different from the rest of we here. All right. Anyhow, this is how the story goes. You saw it to Audrey. She flexed her authority in the house. We say, rotted. Them did a argue, you know. Them did a argue from the house. You know, when tension there in the house for a couple of days, but we still have to go to work. And unfortunately, we work together. And to them in a business, who see it? Say something to me and see one. Say something and say, say fair. And get one of them there. Anyways, an attempt on Wednesday by opposition spokesperson on the creative industries, culture and information, Nakisha Burchell, to deliver her maiden contributions to the sectoral debate in Parliament using Jamaican Patois. That means a fair time to get up and speak and address what is of concern to her. She decided to get up and do it in a Jamaican Patois now. Remember, I know, nothing will ever change unless somebody is willing to push the envelope for change. You understand? If nobody never willing to push for freedom, the whole of we also probably would have still there in the plantation, them I talk about, where you going? Master don't want you going down bare bottom waters. Come on, boy. All right. Man, them sugar canes just cutting my skin. I've been cutting sugar cane before the sun came up. We never have no watch, so we never know what time it was. We did only know so when time the sun reached the middle of the sky at midday, and the sun did a burn when, and that at the time them they want with to work the hardest, right? And it used to be when we never get a certain amount of sugar cane cut by the end of the day and these things. Somebody pushed for change. Pushing for change, nothing wrong with that. Those are forerunners. Those are pioneers. So she get up and decide to say, you know, so me I go deliver my speech in a Patois. Burchell began. Burchell began with Madam Speaker. Me say me get up this man this afternoon to make me first sectoral speech for my portfolio. You hear screech before being interrupted by Holness, who cited the standing, you know, and she knock her gavel. And she says, citing standing orders, which indicate that standard English must be used in the House of Representatives. You cannot speak in such boogayaga terms. Hold on. Standing orders. And I think you're fully aware too, is what she said. Now, if I have to stop you again during this presentation, you will not get any additional time. In other words, one waste of time I try act like a Patois you want chat in here. The whole of your time I go run out and nobody not going to hear what you have to say. So you either speak Queen's English or come out, right? But we're going to say it nicely. Now, the chamber briefly descended into cross-talking between government opposition members of parliament, MPs, government MPs, back the speaker, enforcement of the standing orders. All of them say, rules are rules, no Patois in here, while the opposition MPs, the unruly ones, them in the orange, They argued that Bertrand should be allowed. She should be allowed to use the Jamaican dialect since the majority of Jamaicans speak it. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Hi, SouFLo. Good morning.
Good morning, family. How you doing?
I'm all right.
All right. Talk where you talk now. We're up on a momentum thing here that we're trying to keep going. Jump right in.
SouFLo, can we get some yammed?
Some yam head?
SouFLo, can we get some yammed? Watch you coming. Remember the bomb church? Have a nice day.
All right, my friend. All right. Me not answer nobody else until me done, because that lost me. You just, I just, okay, while we pause, let me grab 2 comments out of the chat. When me see it, me said to myself, but Kuya, apologies I meant, but look at this. But Kuya, but Kupayo too. Oh boy, Patois sounds so sweet when you speak it. You know, the older I've gotten is the more I've fallen in love with it. Because when I was growing up, like how you weren't allowed to speak it. And sometimes if you did say certain things in a Patois, them would have all beat you, or you get a rotted lick or something. So now that it flows off of my tongue so easily and I've mastered it, it really have a thing to it, an empowering factor to it, you know. Patois has an empowering factor to it. Anyway, back to this. So, while the chamber was over there getting to it and cross-talking and no, it shouldn't happen in here and yes, let it go make it happen. The whole of the JLP, nobody now go step outside of what their leader says, right? So, they all said they stand with Speaker of the House, Mistress Holness, who said it shouldn't be in here. And of course, the opposing party, People's National Party members in the parliament said, why not? After all, majority of Jamaicans speak it. So they argued that her presentation was on culture and that she was not speaking in Spanish like Minister of State Orlando Terrelong did about 6 months ago when he addressed the Cubans that were present in the chambers, but was shut down by his fellow government MP, Everett Warmington. Warmington cited the standing orders, and he declared that it was his right to be heard in a language that he understands. She backed Warmington. She actually said, well, you know, the standing orders actually does say that. That means nobody can come in your parliament, come speak Spanish, and nobody in here don't speak Spanish. And our language of the country is not Spanish. So that is put there to protect us. That means whatever is spoken in here, everybody in here understands what was said, right? Point blank, period. But them argue now, say, so we can't talk in a Patois in here then because everybody in here chat it when them there, them yard. So why play a hypocrite? If we can communicate in Patois and her speech is about culture, Patois is a very much part of our culture. So why not speak it in Spanish? Mrs. Holness said no. It not gonna fly. What they did do with Terrelong was he spoke Spanish to the Cuban delegates and they afforded him a translator. So the rest of the house could understand. Because Warmington did I say, so what you trying to tell me now, say me have to go learn Spanish in order to come back here to my own parliament to understand what is being said here today. Not having it. Well, everybody speak Patois. Everybody. To some degree. Some away, Wasara, and others, your Patois is a bit refined. You have bougie Patois, and then you have real good on it Patois. So there's 2 different, and as a matter of fact, I would say there's about 2 to 3 different variations of Patois. You have the Patois that everybody can understand because it mostly sounds like English. And then you have the Patois that half of the people them can't understand because it have some old words in there where if you never grow or raised by your granny them, and them something that you wouldn't even know what people are talking about, sabi? And then you have the In a patois them where them said that one they come from down in a bush. So if you never been down in the bush and you don't have nobody from in the bush, you don't know them call it country patois. Country patois different from town patois. Town patois different from tourist resort patois. Right? Right, but it's still patois. Now, when she resumed speaking though, Burchell said, Madam Speaker, perhaps I should abandon that attempt to use our local language because I have been reminded of the linguistic conventions of this honorable house. She's trolling her. I have been reminded of the linguistic conventions of this honorable house. I would tell you said that was okay for us to speak like that. I think we look ridiculous. You might as well just go ahead and put the white wigs back on that they normally wear. Remember how them used to wear the wig and sit down in there, the whole of them look like buffoon? It's like the slave masters left, but the slave masters left their hairpiece. It's like a lace front when them now go really attach, you just catch it. Is that's how they want us to speak, right? Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, family. How you doing?
Good morning, SouFLo.
Is your phone on the speaker? Because if it is, we can't hear you on Bluetooth. We cannot hear you. You have to speak directly into the phone.
Yes, I was on the speaker.
Yeah, you got to speak directly into the phone.
Okay, I removed the speaker. I wasn't sure if this morning had to do with, can anybody call in this morning? Because usually Thursdays, that's what you do.
You're good. You're good. You call, I answer.
I'm good. Okay, I have some good news and some not so good news. I spoke to you in January of this year. I'm from Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you remember me.
Hold on, wait. On the topic first.
Yeah,
because I think you're going somewhere.
The topic has to do with, well, Happy New Year also, and thank you for the platform.
No, hold on. I said on the topic that we are discussing here first.
Oh, what is the topic you're discussing?
Okay, so you weren't watching. We're talking about.
I did.
Patois.
I tuned in. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
We're talking about patois being we are not able to use it in our parliament.
Okay.
Right.
All right. I'm not quite sure. So thank you.
Okay, so you don't have
platform.
No, you don't have to hang up.
I'll call another time.
You can say what you were going to say. I just wanted to see if you had an opinion on that.
I can't really speak Patois. They laugh at me when I try to speak Patois.
I can tell.
I do understand Patois though.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so go ahead and give us what you were going to give us then.
Yeah. You were talking about long ago. I was trying to find the attorney. I think you said the name was Charlotte Law.
Yeah, Charlotte's Law.
Okay, I cannot find her number anywhere.
Okay.
And I was wondering if you could post that or you could tell it to me now for everyone to get it. That's one. It has, I don't know if she covers cases like mine. This has to do with my daughter. She's in her 30s and she got injured. Well, she became paralyzed for about 8 months.
Oh my.
After she received the Depo-Provera, that's a DEPO Provera injection, because she was tired of her period and she didn't want it anymore. And this is one of the side effects of this particular injection.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, we spoke about that. We spoke about that a couple of months ago, right?
You did?
No, me and you called and told us about your daughter a couple of months ago, right?
In January. It was January 13th. I didn't call in.
I remember.
I texted you, but I didn't call. This is January 12th of this year.
Okay.
I didn't get anywhere with that. And the reason for that, okay, I'm going to try to cut it short. The reason for that is because I'm going to need an attorney who will take on this case as far as pharmaceutical lawsuit is basically where that would be underlined. And in order to do that, I'm going to need to have an MRI done on my daughter's brain. And the reason for that is because they will not, most attorneys will not take the case if we don't have that MRI done. And we're willing to pay out of pocket because a regular physician will not write the order to get this particular MRI done. There are a lot of different MRIs, but they don't all the imaging. So you're wasting your money if you don't have the right MRI to show if there's a tumor, a tumor, because she has all the symptoms of a tumor from this injection. Severe migraine headache. She's even lost some of her vision since she had this injection. Anyhow, so I was wondering if there's anyone in the audience who would know if an attorney or if there's attorneys.
I have Charlotte's information, and I'm giving it to you right now.
You're going to give it to me right now?
Right now.
Okay, I have a pen and paper, and I'll go back and listen to the show.
So this is what I'll do. I've already placed it in the chat, right? All you have to do is go to the top of the chat, scroll to the top of the chat comments, and you will see I have pinned her information there. So it will not move throughout this entire live.
Oh, okay. So,
okay. Do you have a pen
I've
right
never
now?
done. I'm sorry.
Do you have a pen right now?
I do, because I'm not in the chat. I'm a subscriber, but I'm not a member.
That's okay. Do you have a pen right now?
Yes, I do.
Okay. 1-954-643-8600.
00. And who is that number for?
That number is for Charlotte. Charlotte Edwards is her name, the attorney.
Okay, so it's 954-643-8600?
Correct.
Okay, can I just share some good news with you really quick?
Absolutely.
For the audience? Okay, these are platforms that I listen to, and I find them very educational, and maybe some of the subscribers or members do listen. One of them is called, that I listen to every day, it's called Judging Freedom, and that's on YouTube. Judging Freedom, and that's Judge Napolitano. He's a retired judge in New York.
Wait, so you're promoting others on here for...
Oh, I'm not supposed to.
I thought you were going to tell me something positive about your life, not promote others.
And it's just that it's okay if I'm not allowed to. That's
Take the attorney's number and give the attorney a call about your case, okay?
Okay,
all right, I appreciate you. Have a good one. The hell? It's not even like you're about to promote somebody from in our diaspora, lady. You're about to promote Judge Napolitano. Everybody know who that is. You're about to promote some popular Caucasians that they don't need our promotion. You're on the floor. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning. Whatever you're listening to us on, caller, turn it off or turn it down rather.
I'm not listening to you on anything.
No. So we're getting this ringing feedback.
Whenever you me, I got something important.
Oh, my brother. No, upon my phone, ring. Yeah, them a ring off the celly. Hold on there. Don't go anywhere. All right. Talk to it. Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing well, you know. Bouncing between Africa and the continent, but you know it.
Yes.
You want to know SouFLo. You see people that their name, their language, and their culture.
That call dropped. I'm absolutely sure I know exactly who that is, and I'm absolutely sure he was about to give us a good lesson in culture and language and why they are suppressing Patois, because that's what they talk about. Missy, somebody says some of you are very harsh. And it has nothing to do with harsh, friend. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Hold on for a morning, sir.
I'm there in a family fucking talk to it.
Hey, on that topic, Flo, when I was a little youth, you know, Clarendon, you come from, you know, say, you know, say, we Patois. Me did have an auntie where sometimes my grandmother, because she raised me, sometimes my grandmother send me go a town when summer come around. Me used to hate the auntie there, you know.
Yeah.
You man used to poof me in the floor. The
Because
word is not come back, the word is come back. Flow, me used to hate it, man. Used to get licked for talking Patois.
Boy. And your family member beat you.
Eh?
And is your family member beating it out of you?
Right. But their school are act up and you see how fast the teacher jump into a Patois. Who does sit down?
Mr. Fi sit down.
Right? So, but
True.
if you realize Jamaica, the government of Jamaica sell Jamaica on Patois and sell Jamaica on jerk chicken. The one where you're cooking at the jump pan and the one where you're cooking at oven. But when it comes to dealing with Jamaicans, it's all of a sudden it's the King English, and you ought to. You ought to master. Kartel said something, you know, Flo. Kartel said they ridicule Bob Marley, dirty dreadlock boy, right? Who are the poster boy for them tourism board. Big Bob with him big sniff in his mouth. But yeah, man, that missing man with Jamaica. They love ridicule, but when it come time to sell, what they win speed there Jamaica, where young there to teach him about the national heroes and I teach him Patois. All right, sir. All right. But
wait there. Set apart there again. Speed, who has over 54 million on that, you know, upon the stream, he's streaming at the top of the world because when you go live and 54 million people go live with you to watch where you are doing live. Of course, everybody is trying to capitalize off of a piece of that level of where you can be seen kind of thing, his stage. And what you say, Yendi are teaching now?
Yeah, they are teaching Patois.
All right, sir.
No wonder if Nani was around, right? Let's say Nani was from this generation. You think Nani of the Maroons are going to go in a parliament and speak his spokey?
Oh, I would pay for that to happen in real life, like to see what would have happened.
But me feel them, man.
Yeah.
All when election come, you see clocks are go on. Me see Andrew take off his shoes and walk in a red, like what you try to say? We are a lower class people, like what me not understand.
Yes. And when we pull you out is when we need you to use you, and then we put you back in and you stay there till we need you again.
Andrew, even though me see him chat pot up on him campaign, you know.
Be not afraid of nobody. Now remember Andrew did say that the other day. Yeah, but this your boy are not afraid of nobody.
I said that, man. Me say, me listen to the program, you know, man. Me feel it lick them in my back a while ago when my auntie used to give me, you know.
Jano. It does stir up some memories.
And a country she come from, you know, just through a town she left and got college, you know.
She went
you used to get so lick, man, especially if you word come back.
Come back and be a buffing on your back.
Jeez, man.
That was our trigger word. Our trigger phrase, come back. Somebody must say, they left her and never come back.
Well, you know, on the contrary, her husband did leave, you know.
You see that?
But you might, then why we talk like Lisa Anna.
Yes.
Yeah, then why we talk like Lisa Anna.
Poised and very articulate with the English.
Yeah. And the lady that will lose the seat to Isaac Buchanan, what's she name?
What's your name again? Vaz Uman. Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever her name.
And Marie Vaz.
Anyway.
And Marie Vaz. No disrespect, because she is a woman in her own right. I didn't have to attach her to a man. It's just that her husband is a more prominent politician than she is, which I've known longer. So I couldn't remember her right away. So I just said Vaz Uman. But that is Anne Marie Vaz.
Yeah, Miss Vaz.
Big up to her, Mistress Vaz.
Them just speak his spoken when election time comes.
Be a Patois.
Yeah.
You know, see when election time comes, did you check out her social media?
Yeah, man, she a fix road.
All right, she a fix road, but a be a Patois.
It's like when Obama did that Jamaica, Mr. Andrew Tier and the people them start and plant flowers, like I said, did that bloom 2 days before Obama come.
But the woman when me talk about though, she all gone around a people yard, go sit down and cream here. She see the girl them in their yard that cream here. She gone. You know you see it. I talk about me used to cream my hair too, you know. This a woman a bang with her hair straight, you know.
Yeah.
But election I run. Me used to cream my hair too, you know. A boy and used to bun up my scalp. He say, I put in my perm and she take the stuff and start do the girl hair herself.
You probably go wash out as soon as the cameras them turn off.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
why do you think? You think we're still there? You said something on the floor. You said the white man left, but the teaching still remain.
Yes, man. Yes. Yeah.
Why do you think they treat Jamaica like this?
Who treat Jamaica like this?
The upper class.
The upper class Jamaicans?
Yes.
I like that. I'm in love with this question. 2 words for you. One named Bossy, the next one named Slave.
Yeah, man, the whole slave.
The bossy slaves them. The bossy slaves them out in their numbers, friend. And that's all it is. Want to there's a set of our people who believe that the more they emulate these other people, the more they master their language and master their mannerisms, the way they dress, the way how them make love to them each other, them woman, them spouse, or whatever, them lifestyle, even their diets and everything, it makes them more akin to them and makes them more refined people. That in a fit them mindset. That is what is in their mindset. Yeah. And then the rest of we know if we follow along with that.
You know a funny flow? One day then cut off, I think it was a year ago, they cut off this school youth dreads, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they tell me to cut off him same here. When election run one day, Andrew Pitney them dreaded, Pitney them we see. I mean, I said, look at this. Where is Damian Crawford? Andrew Pitney them have dreadlocks. But them I tell the boy Pitney them so they can't wear dreadlocks come to school.
And then he said, but our children don't go to public schools though. They're school at home. So the message is, if you want your picnic, hold on. The message is, if you want your picnic to wear dreadlocks and do all them other kind of something there, homeschool them. Yeah, be privileged enough to homeschool, and that.
Man, Jamaica needs someone. I feel it coming in the air tonight. Jamaica go and get a prime minister, you see, that just love Jamaica and him going to do a proper clean house one day.
It's going to happen, you know, bro. It is going to happen.
Military too, you know, man, flow. A proper coup, you know.
Yeah, it is going to happen, you know. We don't know when, but it will happen sometime down the road. It will happen one day. It will happen. It will happen. Yeah, I firmly believe that Jamaica is going to one day get a leader who will buck the so-called system that they have in place, will go against the grain and have nothing but Jamaica's best interest at heart and start moving our way where them can't understand and them are try keep, well, I'm not saying they can't understand, is that they understand but they would have never done it because they never had Jamaica at their best interest or Jamaica's best interest at heart. We're going to get it one day, man. Me feel it. Me feel it. I keep fingers crossed and I'm hoping. I stay hopeful, you know?
Yeah, man.
Dingy.
All right, so.
All right, my brother.
Yeah, man. And the word.
Oh, sorry about that. But until then, you know, we have to contend with the boasty slaves. Why? We have to contend with the boasty slaves. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
I'm not getting brother. Am I coming through clearly?
Yes, loud and clear this time.
All right, and I put up and no see I hear me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a brother. That plan, you know. Remember, as I said, our names were changed. Language and culture is a battle. So it's a cultural war.
Mm-hmm.
And I found that out when we started traveling in Africa among certain people. Them said to me, you know why we don't teach this language to strangers? That we can talk secret.
In front of them?
Yeah, in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
So that language had to be banned from the slavery days when Sam Sharp used to ride a nighttime power horse through gutters and go over in St. Elizabeth and come back before dawn. That would not be possible if somebody went bust on him.
Right.
And then finally bust on him and we hang him in a Sam Sharp square.
Mm-hmm.
Your previous caller said one day that leader will come. Yes. But are we ready to protect him like how the people of Burkina protect him, Tory? You mean, you know, many attempts to meet up his life?
Mm.
So,
yeah.
I'm saying that to say this. I have to talk in English because I want the world to understand when they go on to Jamaica too.
Right.
You see, whenever we have a budget deficit, nobody knows that the country broke and we have a problem. So the leader was right to attempt for the first time. It's like touching the maize in a linguistic way.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she did. So I take it on a get on an intellectual level now. Now, if she can say surplus or deficit and say we broke, or we have enough money, someone know why the road can't fix, or why some people are living in rain and are working in sun and rain and some are drinking champagne. Now, that's when you can ask those questions. If Jamaica only 8% of our foreign debt is to China, more and more, who will owe the rest 92% to, and how much in debt are we? So if you don't can't talk that the poorest person and then pick who going to pay the tax for all that debts. If we can break it down that every Jamaican can understand it, that means we are doing the people a disservice because we are not even, it's like signing a contract in a language which you don't even
I've
speak.
said
it
this
can't
before.
stand before the court.
I have said, you are absolutely on the mark. I have said this before. Listen, don't hold on there. Me not cut you off. But that is what you just said is so important for everybody to understand.
You talk.
This is so important for everybody to understand. This is how they alienate majority of the people, and this is how they maintain power. Because half of the times when they are actually going through stuff and telling us where, like when they come and they say only 1.8% of the monies for the hurricane relief fund has been spent so far. When they language it a certain way, most of the people them on about their business, they don't realize that all this money came in, how much money came in, and only 1.8% has been spent on them so far. Nobody now hear the nitty-gritty of it and ask. Somebody is not asking them which part the rest of the money there. Andrew them need to account for the rest of the money. Because how much $100 million come in, and I only 1.8% title loan, little bit title loan, barely, like the eye off of the dot off our eye, and nobody now get, we now get nothing out tight.
So
if you don't talk to them like that, if you don't talk to them like that, most of the people don't understand.
Right, but if we bring it home to our people, we have to put the one away. Most of the two words, transparency and accountability. And this way, just tell people in terms of money, just bring it to the camera then now. If the camera can make we believe in what the police are do, and if transparency can make me see what the money I spent, why are they afraid of transparency and accountability?
Absolutely.
The previous caller asked you, say, let them balance with the people. It's because our people are so tribalistic. It's like you see Jamaicans when you them Zulu, Ashanti, Igbo and all that, I'm more chopping up with a Gohan. Why? We have spiritual divide in terms of churches and those things.
Mhm.
And then we have political divide. Can you imagine if we know we tribe based on how we stay? So I'm only saying that to say this: we're the people. We need a wake up call.
Listen,
You know?
I have to repeat what Burchell said, trolling Mistress Holness. She said, because Mistress Holness told her that if you attempt to speak again in Patois, you're going to lose more time because their times are allotted, right? To how much time you have to say what you got to say.
Yeah.
Your time is
Exactly.
allotted. I'm not giving you more time. I'm taking away the time from you. So she responded and said, Madam Speaker, perhaps I should abandon the attempt to use our local language because I have been reminded of the linguistic conventions of this honorable house. And you see that? 90% of Jamaican walk right past any kind of talk like that.
Exactly.
They know why what that supposed to mean. Like it's not relatable. It's
So
not
that's the
relatable.
same thing me I say. Them they in the parliament. Fe, or more put in English and more put in a patois. Then they in the parliament fe to say to actually expose the exuberance of their verbosity. That means to them you what if a big word nobody understands the people's business.
Exactly.
And that is not a people.
And then them call themselves transparent. Because they could go back and say, well, we just did a speech on Monday where we went through everything that had to do with this topic. So, and you're like, what speech? The speech that he did on Monday.
Yeah.
When you go back and listen to the speech, you know.
Because this SouFLo is because of opaque, ambiguous language, which means it's just a whole of bullshit full of smoke, and the people don't understand a damn and feed them money.
See that?
That's the problem.
Put it that way. Put it that way, then the whole of we understand that.
You see, but I tell you one now, I get wool for licking and I wish apart, you know. It's said that we say it that way, then. But I refuse to.
See.
Because I want to get home to my people, I want to get home to my people, I have a family, and I want everybody understand. And then you know how to vote. So you know why the people vote or them vote now.
Exactly. Then I understand half hour go on. Well, real talk, my brother. Real talk.
And a third party will not even come into the picture either. Yes, because if both parties since 1962 have been going down that road, and there's no chance of having a coalition government, only a third party can take us out of the situation.
Right. Right.
But I must say, if you divide the people them more, you're only dividing more to rule. That means a three-party that's gone right. So to speak with one tongue now is difficult. You see how democracy, why some people in Africa say, no, I have nothing to do with that. If we have a good leader, we not replace him until he's dead. And we say some people who can replace him. And people only from the outside say, why don't we replace them people? I'll explain why. Some of them you can't move them because every time Germany or France go down there and give them man a bigger gun, and you're going to put who will go replace him in son. So when you try to beat the family for what they have done, there'll be a guy in the Senate. I'll use examples in Jamaica. Colonel Charles is a legacy. So they'll bring Colonel Charles Jr. You'll never be able to do anything about his dad. I'm just trying to point out what's going on.
Yeah, perfect point. Perfect point. Perfect point.
You know, so we can't criticize people outside when we have it right under our nose. But the best place to hide something is under our nose and keep us distracted.
Ah, boy.
And then I take with you a hill and gully ride in the process. And through Jackass the royal level and a true him I tell. All of these things now start come back to we and we want to say the old people know what they must say, they know what they want to live long. That's why they have to package it now parables.
Why?
You see?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
No, you understand when I say I love my country and I not stop fight, we invest down there, but I not come down there for nobody kill me because if I know, I'm going to teach it to others, then put yourself in a safe place where you can call SouFLo and tell a little brother what go on.
Yeah, now we're there. All right, my brother.
Yeah.
Manners and respect, yes?
I want to say something.
Oh, don't do that. Call back. Call back. Call back. Him the one say something. All right. Yeah.
So let me just put one point.
Go ahead.
Culturally, if we hate Rasta and we hate Patois, And when the people that meet me are foreign, the first thing I say about Marley and Irie, then we have some serious internal soul searching to do. Because we are hypocrite.
Absolutely.
Bless up.
Manners and respect. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Morning, SouFLo.
Morning, family. How you doing?
I'm good.
Talk to me now.
I really agree with what the last caller was saying. It's like you have the masses of the people that speak Patois, and only the people who are in professional positions speak the Queen's English. If you want to confuse a nation of people, one of the best ways to do it is to change the language.
Right. That's
to confuse them. It's like when you have legal language, it's written in legal terms. So only people who are trained like lawyers and attorneys
that's
can
why
understand
you need
it.
a lawyer. That is why actually they have the Miranda rights, where if you don't get an attorney, one will be appointed onto you.
Right.
Because you can't speak the legal jargon. It'll
And
sound
you
good,
don't
it'll sound with
understand
English
it.
words, but you still won't understand how it's strung together.
Right. Just like medical terminology. You have to go to school and learn medical terminology to understand it.
Absolutely.
But the average person, when they go to a doctor, the doctor say your cardiovascular veins is, and they're like, well, what are you talking about?
Right. And then have to break it down and say
break it down in layman's terms.
Yeah.
Well, what they're doing is trying to take away our layman's terms.
So them can continue to keep us confused with their jargons and their Queen's English and them big words.
Yes, and their fine print.
And their fine prints. Murray, yeah, you're absolutely right.
Hey, SouFLo, before we go.
Yeah.
Last Friday, you give me some advice. I mean, I take the advice. You say, if you start the My Sister's Keepers on my channel.
Yes.
I'm really trying to work on that. Yeah. But my laptop is acting like it's out of date.
That's my 2 laptop right now.
Like I have to get a new laptop or something because I even updated my Google Chrome and I can get everything on my laptop. But when I try to go live on YouTube on my laptop, it refused to let me go live. But I can go live on my phone. But I didn't want to go live on my phone. I want to start going live on my laptop.
Work it out, man. I go live on my phone sometimes too.
Me buy a new mic. Me have some new equipment, but me I try to work on the laptop part of it.
Get set up.
I have a tablet. I wonder if the tablet would work.
Try it. You don't know. I can't tell you from here.
Yeah, but me I take your advice. Me want to start the
My Sister's Keeper. I think that would be dope. Because then us men wouldn't be allowed to comment unless we are sitting and learning, right? And we can actually tune in and listen from a woman's perspective. When we want the audience to do, everybody in the chat are listening. We want them to come up with one day a week and one time in the evening when I should go live and do My Sister's Keeper. Get your thing together first, because you don't want the people them say Friday now and you're not ready. You don't want them say Monday now and you're not ready. Get everything together first. Okay, so let me tell you another thing, right? When you do these platforms right here, you want to be super consistent. That means you become reliable to a point where, like, for instance, this channel, they know I'm going to go live at some point. If I don't go live, I'm going to tell them I'm not going live or something happened, and they're going to get other content to hold them over until we go live. You have to remain
transparent and be consistent.
You have to be consistent and you have to be reliable. So get everything together first, set a time, iron out your time frame, and then you let the audience know, like, boom, this is when it's going to be, and they'll be there. But
and then I will announce on your channel when I'm gonna go live, so the ladies from your channel can come over and watch.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Make it work. Make it work.
All right.
You talk it already. You talk it already. Now do it.
May I put it in the existence?
All right. Now do it. The next step is to do it. So go do it.
All right. Later.
All right. All right. That was Marie. When Marie make I don't know. I'm gonna tune in just to see. But just want to see what I talk about over there. Just like how I have when I do the Speaker podcast, I have women that tune in and they listen, and some of them say stuff even when they're not supposed to. But live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, family. How you doing?
I'm good,
All right.
nevertheless.
Talk to me now.
All right. Oh, double standard. Not even double. Double the standard, double.
No Patois in the house.
Yes. Culture. Language carries culture.
Mm-hmm.
Culture carries identity.
Absolutely.
Oh, double standard. You remember when he wanted to capture the Jamaican people?
Mm-hmm.
You remember the dirty Rasta boy when John come in a parliament? When they call him dirty Mr. Adam?
Mm.
Do you remember that?
No.
I want to welcome Mr. Adam in parliament. Touch back your brain, man, you know. You don't remember the Rasta guy? Backside wall, man.
Yeah. Yo, peanut dread. A peanut dread.
Peanut dread. Mr. Adam. He addressed him nicely.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome Mr. Adam. You mean no rust.
Them dirty, man.
Then dirty so till then can't dirty no more. And let me point out his wife. The other day we were listening to her. We're not going to school. My education is very low. And I heard her said.
Somebody said peanut dread. I know peanut dread, a peanut dread.
And this is what she said. Members, I sat here. I was like, whoa. I thought she would have said, I'm sitting here. Her language. I mean, and say she's from the echelon of education. And then they say they want to carry English come to teach people and teach our children. Listen to me. That is not our language. That is not our culture. And I don't know if you can tie this in with the white man in Wales or somewhere that speak to these members in parliament and we got a lot of patois out of it. You remember that man, that white man?
Yeah.
He went viral. All right then.
Yeah.
So I don't know who these people are talking to. So I hope the people wake up.
Well, under you know, sister, the white man they do them did I try to give him credit for with patois.
All right.
But you see how much. But you see how many black Jamaicans actually believe say are them people there. That's where patois come from.
Exactly, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
And then remember, it's a, what you call it, you know? It's a, well, we put a whole lot of things together. Like, remember, say we come from Ghana, all over the world.
Yeah, man, but we're not
language, combine.
Yeah, we're not break down how you combine all and how we come up with patois. But me just make you know, say, remember, say, the people, them, they are leading the people to believe, say, are over Ireland and are some Irish people give we patois. That alone right there, so left it right there, so.
Okay,
all
look
right.
here.
Think about that.
The double standard, not going to work. Language carries culture. Cultures carries identity.
Absolutely.
Stop mislead the people them love. Bye.
Bye-bye. Absolutely. In their desperate attempt to erase our foreparents, them really can't go over Ireland, go give a white man and show him have one. And then they were talking about this is where it comes from. No, the fuck is not where it comes from. Pardon my language. I'll try not to curse again. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Yeah, SouFLo. We don't get too nothing in the morning now, but something happened in Germany. Where I have to come back on the language thing. Did you know that a black man was taken was taken to court because he used the word Irie because it was patented by a man in North Germany. Remember? Yes, there's an Irie festival here in Germany. One. Two.
I know about the Irie festival.
Right. But did you know that the same issue applied to Bumbleclad? A police will lock me up for Bumbleclad, but that word has been patented and now we have a biggest festival right now.
I was just going to say that you know about the Bumbleclad festival as well.
Right. But you remember to me, I played between Ghana and Germany. So we are where they're going in. Right? So we just said to you, say, we are fighting for the wrong thing when our flags are being printed in China. The president of them in Jamaica should have Jamaican flag them. And we have no festival in Europe. But we make other people take over belong to it and make other people take it. I tell you bulls. You know, make a control myself that I'm going to explode this morning for your program.
May I give you an example of something that you've brought to my attention now? You see, when I make thumbnails for my videos, right? Depending on what country it is that I'm speaking about, I would go grab their flag. And I would use that flag and I would edit it into the picture because you know it's a significant part of what I'm about to talk about. Do you know that a lot of the countries that I go to, when we go to take them flag, we go turn it in our picture, there is something on it on YouTube that not YouTube on Google search that says this is licensable. Licensable means if you use it, they can definitely sue you for using it without clearing a license to use it. And if you would like to use it, you pay a fee first. Contact the proper people who own it. So I have to look till me find flag where don't have licensable for even use it. Jamaican flag is always around, just laying out there. It's not licensable. You could anybody can use it. Anybody can print it and sell it back.
Be careful. No total on the flag.
That's what's been happening. And okay, tell me what
the Jamaican people are not about them own copyright and they own property, intellectual property.
Okay.
I'm saying that to say this. Just like in the field of if you I've patented also my artist name among other entities.
Right.
So I understand what patent means, right?
Right.
But whenever you have something where you have rights which you can sign to somebody and they rent it out to others, you know?
Right.
The label don't say have too much office in a one, which is culture, gender. I don't know what gender have to do with the culture and sports. And sports supposed to be something totally different, but the whole thing mix up. I'm saying that to say this. The minute those people are not academically inclined to be in that office, you should not put them there. Because this is where we flag them and make a China. And it's not supposed to happen unless Jamaica get a tip off for that. And somebody is collecting some money somewhere in the tourism. You go to the duty-free shop them and notice who own duty-free shop and who they sell what. And then to open up a big Pandora box to you. And then you'll ask yourself, why American artists and Jamaican artists end up dying under mysterious circumstances when it comes to their copyrights? You have to start connecting things there. Ask the Michael Jackson question in regard to Sonny. When you start connecting all those things, then you'll understand that it's like we're touching some people's food in Jamaica right now by having this discussion.
Right.
But it's a discussion which needs to be had. As a musician, I'm obligated to protect the copyrights of Jamaican musicians. But all of these things fall in the same pit with all of the copyrights for all the entities that we have in Jamaica. Blue Mountain Coffee, one guy control it. So nobody, if you have coffee in the Blue Mountain, you can sell it and say a Blue Mountain it grow because it's not allowed. Check on me, tell you, because we are planting coffee down there too.
Yeah.
So I'm Mr. Leach in control about 90% and the really 10%. If nobody try to put their nose there, you're dead. So is that a Pandora? Look, my friends, that a Pandora's box me open, you know. Is that a can of worm, you know? Is a den of snakes. I want to wish you and your audience a wonderful day. Jamaica land we love. I wish us up.
Manners. I saw. That's deep. So, me born Jamaican. Got Blue Mountain. Family have a piece of land up there. Plant some coffee on it. Remember, I know Blue Mountain is the name of the location. Can't tell the rest of the world say my coffee a Blue Mountain coffee. because they already have that. But they understand the patenting game. They just make sure you don't get it. You don't understand it. And then something here I was saying the other day that the art when I believe it was Praga Benz that was saying the older artists them must start teach the younger artists them or mentor them. And I said the younger artists them don't need y'all with your old ass to come mentor them about their sound of their music, because that's all I ever hear older people do. That not sound good and rap the language where them are using it, and you know you're critiquing them so that their nowadays music can sound like your back in the day music, and your back in the day music actually came after somebody else's music who was there before yours, and them used to say the same thing too. So each generation or each couple of generations have their mark that they need to make. So if you're gonna mentor them, don't go in and that's why the youth them not listen. Because if them can cite your friggery as soon as you arrive with it. If you're gonna mentor them, mentor them on that part, the copyrights, and mentor them on live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Yes, sir. Morning, SouFLo.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm not complaining, bro.
Yeah.
But the last two shows that you did, I was trying to get on, but I didn't get the opportunity to. So I've just done it. Now I like the topic that you're on this morning. Because see, people don't understand the objective of these political leaders here. So we are trying to let them know that the children of slaves, okay, these people, they know exactly who we are as a people, and there is an agenda to destroy the poor of our people. Okay, now we speak frankly now, as I probably pick up my tone. I'm an Hebrew Israelite.
I was just about to say, or the agenda is also to have us never know who we truly are.
Yes, but that's not gonna materialize, because we have been saying the things that a lot of our people start to look into and realize that, okay, this is correct. So we know what they're doing. Here you have all the political leaders here in America, Jamaica, and other nations. Their wealth has increased 1,000-fold recently. Just check it out. Because they know that this system here that got them rich is about to be exterminated off this earth.
Okay, hold on. You're gone way wide with the conversation. Way wide.
Okay.
We were keeping it
let me get back on topic.
Yeah, because we were keeping it at home. We're keeping it at home,
right,
as in Patois, and why Patois cannot be a language that is used in our parliament, in our country. That's where we're at with this. We're not going overseas.
I got you.
We're not going wide with it. Because when you go too wide with it, you're going to lose a whole lot of people. And we're keeping it at home for this one.
Okay, sir. Okay, I got you. Because the thing is, I never really understand the groundwork that you're on. But now you said that, I will yield my time, and I will listen some more to get exactly what the topic is all about, and then I will shine back in.
All right, my brother.
Okay, thank you.
Manas. Yeah. Once you let it go wild now, it gonna go on foreign politician and America shall fall, and reel that back in. And that's how we did with it this morning. As a matter of fact, you know what? I think like this. I think we've done enough saying as pertaining to the Patois not being used in our parliament. It's the same sentiment as why they have fought dreadlocks so long. It's the same sentiment, because dreadlocks, the rest of them never teach you nothing bad about yourself yet. If you're, it's funny because me and Shakira was just, babe, I don't know if she can hear me. Yeah, I just yesterday we have a conversation about how hard it is to actually find an actual real Rasta. But I found that out late in life. you know, because real Rastas, there are so many Rastas about the place where look like Rasta, where we are taught that this is who Rasta look like. But those who actually embody that, they're very hard to find. There's not a lot of them around the place like that. And I know some Rasta are gonna look at me and hear me, I say this and say, oh, we talk about about the place. And no, it's not. I've walked among. It's not. I say all that to say, it's the same reason why, because Rasta have never taught us anything bad. So, and everything Rasta has taught was always been for our upliftment and our empowerment. So you have to ask yourself now, as you've more mature in yourself, why would anybody want to fight against what is for the people's upliftment and empowerment? And then you get a full understanding of why they won't even have Patois in Parliament. Why would they give us the narrative that your Patois actually came from some Irish people over so? Haven't you heard the Ghanaians when they come amongst Jamaicans? When the Ghanaians come amongst Jamaicans, Ghanaians are like, oh, these are our people. I listen to them talk, not just Ghanaians, but others as well, the Nigerians and a couple of other African nations out there. They hear their language in a few with Patois one time. We are chat with Patois and we are chatting. You see what I say? So them I say, what? Say that again. That is exactly how we say X, Y, and Z. Now, this is a culture that predates any Irish nothing. But these people want to have you to believe, say, Irish people give you this. That is a deliberate attempt to disconnect you from those people, the Ghanaians, or anybody else from the continent who can look at you and say, we still hear us in you. We see us in you. We hear us in you. Y'all have carried your mother tongue without even knowing that you've carried your mother tongue. There is still great effort being put into divide and conquer, still great effort being put into keeping them separated and all these other things. And that's how I'm going to end that one right there. But we know what we know. We just want more to know what we know too. So this whole thing about Patois not being allowed in Parliament and something, I wouldn't expect it. I wouldn't expect it in Jamaica, because Jamaica, that's why I started out by saying, Miss Ruby, my grandmother, she used to have us walk around the house trying to perfect the Queen's English. And she would have us repeat in reverse, like Yasso is there. But also at the same time, my grandmother wasn't trying to completely eliminate it from us. She was trying to have us know how to switch code. Just know, so when time you do over Yasso, you can use Yasso and Deso. Just know that when you enter those doors over there, you must be able to use there and here. Yasso, Deso, over here, over there. Yasso, Deso, over here, over there. And that's why a lot of us are able to like go into different realms or different doors. And we know if we're flexing at this door, yeah, and then we know if we go back over here, so and be something completely different over there. So, right? So the message I would leave is, keep it alive. Keep it alive. Because it's very necessary. When I hear a Jamaican say, well, I don't speak Patois, and I don't really, I understand it, but I don't really understand it. I genuinely, in my heart, feel sorry for that type of a Jamaican. Because somebody told them that this is what makes you a better Jamaican, a more refined individual. And when you buck them up in a real life, you realize this is a stripped back version of the people they are trying to emulate and will never be. We drop the ball? How?
When your parents
But wifey, I said we drop the ball to as parents because we took up the same thing. And when we're parents and we don't teach our children this as well. So, yeah, Kaya Milan and them get holy Patois around here. Babe, remember one time me used to say, why you talk to them like that? So I say, but it came from this right here. But then it brought it 360, a whole understanding of allow your wife to do that because that is super important. You'll not understand it now when your picnic look frustrated is the same way the little Spanish picnic look frustrated when time they're growing up in an English environment, but when them reach into the house, I be Spanish speaking at the house. Because by the time the picnic they reach 12, 13 is bilingual. And he can go home, he can flex in any Spanish circle and not speak a lick of English. And he's well accepted. And he can claim that culture as his. You can't claim the culture if you can't speak the language. Right. We're going to left that right there, so let's move on to our next topic. We're moving on. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Morning, Flo. How you doing?
My good Jerome, why you always call when we're moving on? You know you're going to get your time to talk on everything, but you always time it to when we are move on. So y'all move on to the next topic for where you're going to on the same topic.
No, I'm delay a minute or so I didn't know you were moving on.
All right, talk to her. What go on?
No, Patois. The only probably me get to you. Boxing a face because me I said come here or why you want. Only probably.
Jerome, we beat that to death just now. And we wrap up the session. Everybody who get beaten feet talks and then get beaten feet and all those things. So you better say something new.
All right. Why can't you say the other day?
The other day?
The other day. Because you can't say it anymore.
The other day?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because every time you're reading it, it's a day that day.
Then no part of that? Day that day.
In other words, so what topic you're moving on to? Because
we are moving on to the next boring topic. Auditor General reveals that only 1.8% of the hurricane relief donations have been spent so far.
So they have given out something to use in a special period of time, and months after, they only use 1.8% of it.
Yeah, them get a whole heap of money to help the people them through the hurricane. Melissa would just mash up the place, and only 1.8% of it has been used so far, according to the Auditor General. But we're going to get into the details of it, so we're specific with the information, so then no call we all kind of name and say we are insight things.
All right, no problem about that. I'll call back things.
All right, my brother.
All right.
We appreciate your call, Jerome. Big up yourself. So, this part, I told you, watch out for this. Because I already knew that was going to happen. The way how the money was coming in fast when Jamaica got hit by the hurricane the other day was one that could tell everybody that this money is going to be misplaced. The way how the money and the aid was coming in fast, the amount of planes that were landing, the amount of pallets of goods that were coming in. Somebody sent 100 generator, I saw a next plane land with 150 more, next plane land with 50, next plane land with 300, all that stuff was hard to keep up with. That is why when I did the video where I said, keep your eyes on the money, Jamaica, warning, keep your eyes on the money. And I said in that video that a transparent website need to be established and it won't cost the government anything much. If they are dealing with true transparency and accountability, the Andrew Holness administration would have simply put up that website. Because on the website, you can break everything down simply. Don't go up on no website or do nothing complicated. Don't make it look like the stock market and we can't read stocks. Just simply put the dollars and cents that we're at, how much got taken out of it for what, and balance the book right in front of it that we got $100, we spend $5 over here, buy whatever you bought, we have $95 left so far. Them didn't want to do that, so all of the money went wherever they wanted the money to go. And in the process, they started doing all this switching around of moving this person, putting them over here, taking this person, making them the head of that, move this person from here, so move this into the officer, into the prime minister's office, and all this moving around and going while all this money coming in from all angles. I already knew that some thieving about to happen. All right, here is what they're talking about. It says, after receiving $1.44 billion with a B in donations by February 23rd of 2026 to assist Jamaicans who were devastated by the Hurricane Melissa, the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management, or ODPEM. Remember, them didn't move it, gone in the Prime Minister office, meaning he will completely control that portfolio. They have only spent $26.2 million of the $1.44 billion that was attained by that date, or 1.8% of the funds by that date. And this is according to the Auditor General Department report that was tabled in Parliament Tuesday. So the real-time audit of the Hurricane Melissa Relief Initiative, which examined financial management and procurement under the government roof restoration program, also found that $34 million worth of roofing material could not be properly verified because the supplies had not been supported by signed delivery slips or by any goods that were received notes, while a further $141.1 million in committed expenditure lacked confirmed payment documentations. So when I say how the money does go all over the place, and now they're being audited and them can't keep up, they're not able to present proper paperwork to say this is where it went. Here are the receipts. The report painted a troubling picture of Jamaican disaster recovery framework almost 4 months after Hurricane Melissa, which battered sections of Jamaica just the other day in October 28th of 2025. It exposed weaknesses in financial oversight, procurement monitoring, governance systems, and beneficiary verification within the country's relief response. Now that we're talking about where the money is, people, the first conversation we had about language, here is a good example of it. It exposed the weakness of financial oversight, procurement, monitoring, governance systems, and beneficiary verifications within the country's relief response. Jamaican people said them tired and they don't want to hear nobody chat to them. So them just change the channel in them ears, and a lot of them are going to walk right past this. What that all meant just now, Jamaican people, is that there is no accountability for where the monies are going or have gone. That is what that meant. And instead of them say to you like that, nobody don't know which part the money gone and them can't properly account for the money. Don't most Jamaican understand that when we just said that just now? This is how them style you. It exposed in financial oversight, procurement monitoring, governance systems, and beneficiary verifications within the country's relief response. This is why them want you to only kneel down underneath the Queen's English. But we have with Patois. You understand? Okay. So this audit found that weaknesses in financial management, governance, and program accountability, limited transparency over Hurricane Melissa relief resources, said Auditor General Pamela Monroe Ellis in the reports that were forward. Of the $1.44 billion in cash donations that were received, only 26.2 million has been spent up to that particular time, alongside unreported or unspent hurricane burial balances. Alongside unreported or unspent hurricane burial balances. I feel like laugh, you know. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
SouFLo.
Yeah, fam. What go on?
Morning, brother.
Midday, morning.
Yeah, you're the on the topic, you know, where you talk about them and the money thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see, you see how everything flow in one another. You see the same thing with the changing how the Patois talk and stuff. So that means when them are talking, I feel them language now, just like you said, the people them can't know nothing about the money. Can't remember, you know, brother, if a lot of them are watching, you know, from when this hurricane came from last year.
Last year, October.
Yeah, right. Yeah, tell the people them say, follow the money. Remember, you know, after when the disaster struck, you know, you keep telling them, follow the money, follow the money. Everybody I try to beat them and they go on like I say, yo, you don't know where you talk, you don't know them good prime minister do this, I do that.
Look how much of them cuss me and send me up on my good mother, brother. Look how much of them cuss me and talk about how me always have something disrespectful and tell lie on them good prime minister and you just don't like Jamaica boy, or them switch it and say dirty labor right boy, SouFLo.
Look, let me tell you something, man.
I don't know, you can't find the money.
I have family members that me call and talk to my youth after when I try to straighten up and everything.
Yeah.
And them admit to me and they tell me, but no man, he might do what he might do. So me say, yo, what you talk about? You know, go find the, you know, so them that people have a good government website where people them can go check to find out not where they go on.
No
them now be
accountability.
transparent to the people them.
No transparency.
So that means that when time they go to this parliament, my youth, when time you see them in there, sometimes you see them in there, man. You know, but if you see them go to my beat pan table and they, you know, like them are idiot, man.
Darty T, so the money escaped in nearby bushes.
Yo, you see,
all of the money escaped in nearby bushes. Somebody gone for the back of a yang. It was a pillar.
Yo, and that because remember, you know how long, like we say, I trail them something here, month after month after month now. When the people them slow there, all of this funds, you know, my youth, you don't know when nothing there, you know.
I saw. But hold on.
And then when you tell them, then come like,
we're not at the last part.
Find out nothing, you know. Them just chat out of their mouth and don't know nothing.
And that is my problem. That is my problem with a lot of people there. And they will, okay, so one, if you're not going to do the research, right? Find somebody who you can rely on, where you can say, you know, say, over time, this person has proven to me, say, them don't just get up and just, talk about anything. They actually go do some level of research, right? If you're not going to do it, just do that. Because what they do is, them not going to do the research themselves, but then we fight down anybody who do the research for them and it come get them. You know what I mean?
You know what I want to tell them?
But barrel money though, bro.
Listen to them.
Hold on, man.
Go and go tune into SouFLo and we find out, because you go stage by stage, you know, go like how them just jump and just find out a little clip and talk about some foolishness. You see what I say?
All right, my brother. Make we get back into this though.
All right.
All right, sir. All right.
Yeah, man.
All right. So barrel money. Give me my phone. Hold on. When barrel money. Come remember, you know, Hurricane Beryl did hit Jamaica as well, right? And them get relief funds for Hurricane Beryl as well. So the Auditor General of Haiti, so a Beryl money still not spent yet. When did Hurricane Beryl hit Jamaica?
Hurricane Beryl hit Jamaica on the 3rd of July, 2024. The Category 4 hurricane is historically among the most powerful to have affected the country. BBC the 7th of June, 2024.
The 7th of June. Hurricane Beryl hit Jamaica the 3rd of July, 2024. BBC reported on the 7th of June that it was a hurricane at a Category 4, and it is historically one of the most powerful hurricanes to have affected Jamaica, and that was Beryl before Melissa come tear up the place 1 year later. And Jamaica got a whole lot of help, and a whole lot of donations. We're talking about monies that were sent in cash. Cash money. We're talking about. And them can't find them can't find the money. They can't find the money. They can't give accountability as to where's the money being spent and what the money is being spent on. Me have to laugh really and truly because Jamaica labor right people. And I say this at risk of sounding like a PNP. But I'll state my disclaimer again. I am neither. I don't care for either party. But I will lean to the one who deserves a chance to show us something different. And if them don't show me nothing different, me lean back over the next side or me turn up straight in the middle. Well, we never lean anyway. But we might give power to one or to the other in our thoughts. And then if it now work out, we left it to them alone. But I've always told Jamaicans this die-hearted thing that you have about whatever party you have chosen. This goes for a JLP or a PNP Jamaican. Me a JLP till me dead. Shower, labor right till me dead. They know that that's what you do. So them do you like this. Like when you get hit by a hurricane and billions come in for your help and you can't fix up your place all now because no funds were established for you to go get little help, and you still a complain how your living room floor still full of mud, your little sliding glass door broke out with the breeze and can't put it back. Then put the breeze peel off the house, the zinc off of your house top like when we up in sardine. No, you can't repair your roof and not in the roof, the re-roofing funds. And this you just a complain and go away. And you complain, go vote back for the same people them again. And then they speak to you in the Queen's English that you don't understand and tell us them chop you. And you don't care. You're yay and ray and beat up pot cover for them same way again. And they maintain power over you same way again. I don't care for none of them like that. But at risk of sounding like a PNP today, may I go say JLP because that is who is in power and that is who has been in power for the past decade. A long time, man. You look on a little 10-year-old picnic, you say it's a baby that. You come back in a decade, is a grown friggin' smarty that. Them can married, have kids, start family of them own, do all kind of sitting. A decade is a long time. So why shouldn't we not hold those who have been in power for a decade accountable? All this money go missing under for them watch. No accountability. And the people them, every time you say something, here comes the labor right supporters them or the Andrew Holness lovers them. Y'all always mention the Prime Minister. Yo, love me Prime Minister out of your mouth, youth. Then we cuss you turn and tell about your thinking mouth. Stop call up him name and this, that, and the other. And they don't realize that it's a serious chopping a guan, It's a serious chopping a guan. If your Prime Minister, which is our Prime Minister, if he really is worth his weight in salt or gold, tell the Prime Minister to do what he did say to do. Set up the site so everybody can track the money and we will stop calling his name as a thief. Set up a site so we can track the money, because if I could track the money, I would tell everybody here, no man, you can't say that about the PM, because just go to www.ja.gov/themoney and look, scroll 3 pages in and you will see everything is right there. The Prime Minister are good people, man, but we can't say that because he's not setting up nothing that if not set up nothing we could have eyes on the money. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Everyone, good morning.
Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Morning. How are you doing?
We're good, caller. How are you doing this morning? You always sound so low when you call, like we can't even hear you.
I'm fine, thank you. I have everything in the right place, in the right order, so I don't know what's going on.
Okay, you're just talking low. That's all.
I don't speak Patois.
You're just talking low. You're low. You're speaking low.
Okay. I'm saying I don't speak Patois.
Mm-hmm.
Speak perfect English.
You don't speak perfect English, but you speak English.
SouFLo, this is what I want to say.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that the people are still coming out and saying, even leading news station in Jamaica, that's why we need NARA. Can you believe that? Can you believe the trickery? That's why we need NARA, because of what's going on now. Can you believe that?
The story don't end. I can't believe anything. I can believe anything. Because I said it was going to happen from before it happened.
20% of what they collected, that's all they spend, And here was the excuse. The finance minister didn't sign off on something. So how did they get the 20% to spend? You don't see the trick with SouFLo. You see, the thieving is more done confusion. That's why they love the confusion,
That's why they love the
confusion. They can shuffle a lot.
It's the smoke and mirror.
Yeah.
Yes. You look over there
while
we do this over here. Yeah. Them are the real scammers. They are the real scammers. Them are the real chopper.
Real chopper.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. So people still living under the elements. And the people that not even the rules, and the people that have the money,
You heard what he said the other day about the roads?
Nobody can tell him what to do.
But go to them ask about the roads and when them are going to start get fixed. And the man said, let's not turn this into a political matter. We are going about it in a manner in which it will not be a political thing. But, we'll get, it's kind of like that guy that says, we're going to build a wall. And it's going to be a very, very, very big wall. And we're going to have the Mexicans pay for it. And it's going to be the biggest wall you ever seen. It's going to be a grand wall. It's going to be a very, very big wall. At them that.
It's SouFLo. You see, you know what I don't understand? Something is wrong with those people. Because, today, the street should be flooded. In other parts of the world, people are going out. When their leaders do things that's not right against them, people are on the street.
In
Jamaica,
numbers.
they're so complacent.
In numbers.
The people are just so complacent it's like, I don't know what's going on with them.
The people them are beat down and frustrated and just I know Jamaican people are at a place where it's like, yeah, nothing gonna change, so why even bother? That's what it is. People are already under stress and try to live them daily life, And then to add all this on top of it is like one thing upon another thing. We as Jamaicans, we choose with stress. That's why you can land in Jamaica and people with so much less than us who they in what we call first world country, them seem so happy, them choose them stress. Is that?
And you still have people logging on the internet that saying, him have the money. It's a good PM because him not spend all of the money yet. Him just a wait to start out things right. Can you believe that?
5 months after a Category 5 hurricane slamming at the place and mash it up to where people lost their whole livelihoods. 5 months later, you're holding on to that money and people are backing you up by saying, the money is there, is a good PM, can't just spend out all out yet. When the money indeed was meant to be spent immediately. It's an emergency relief fund.
Believe you me, I don't think I know what's happening. We live in if we think that they're gonna do any building back better for Jamaica, we're in a dream world.
They're probably going to take out some more. They're probably going to take out some more loans in the people's name and have some Chinese construction.
There's no building back better for Jamaica. It's going to be the smart city, and all that they want to do. That's why they do not do anything for the people in the West. That's the initiative that they are working towards. Nothing will happen for them people. So we can talk till now, till that kid can talk. Then now build back the West. Now build it back. If it's built back, it's for the smart city.
It is. And I see that happening. All right, my friend. I see a sister yesterday, you know, she is a black woman in Jamaica and she's married to a white foreigner. I don't know, I don't care about the dynamics of the relationship. I just had to put that out there because I'm being honest. When I saw the video and she was like, I'm flying into Jamaica for 2 days because my community needs me. I even shared her video. She said, my community needs me. My village, she said, my village needs me. And we're going there to do what the government wasn't doing that they're supposed to be doing. And them show a couple of people I fix some pothole in the road and then them splash to the beach and flash back into the wherever she come from, where the road pitchy patchy and the people them at work like she and her man gone down they go. And I'm saying to myself, first of all, right, what the hell are you going to be able to do in 2 days? Mama, in them 2 days there, see? You better you go find somewhere relax. In the 2 days. Bust a jackfruit or something. Jackfruit or fruit or I don't know, roll up a spliff and take 2 draw out it, because you probably don't even burn herb. And them kind of something. They be euphoric. Do something for benefit yourself because you ain't doing nothing to change nothing in 2 days. That's for one. I applaud your effort though, right? And the comment section now is what sent me all the way up the hill because here them in the comments. Big things, and we applaud you, and you're going to turn lives around and everything. That's cool. There's one comment that said, if you think that you going there to do something in 2 days is going to grab the attention of the politicians like you said, you're putting them to shame. I'm here to tell you that our politicians in Jamaica are shameless. You can't shame them. They don't give a damn what you do. Me and you can gather up resources, send in everything to Jamaica, land at airport, film it, find the poorest people them, house them, feed them, clothe them, fix up a whole 20 different communities. Jamaican government will look upon you the same way like them never even did say you were there. Matter of fact, after you leave, they will probably take credit for it. What you came and did. Well, you know that he's also a member of our party, you know. He's so it's actually is one of us that was helping you. And when the plane landed with all the stuff on it to give to the needy people, is who you think open up the airport and let him in. I don't remember what time. I just them say government not do nothing. I just say when the planes landed, those cargo planes landed with the aid, is who you think open up the airport and let them in. You're talking about government not doing nothing. So wait there. And when the stuff had to be delivered to the people, them when the aid workers came into the country bearing gifts, is who you think cleared the way and escorted them into the communities that needed it. And you sit there talking foolishness about government is not helping nothing. Then we take the credit, my friend. And you have done nothing. That's how they operate. I realize that 2 things about our politicians is 1, they're going to take all the credit, and 2, they're never wrong. They are never wrong. I've never met one of them that said, you know, we tried this strategy and it never worked. So we're going to try something else. Nope. They're going to try the same strategy over, and 20 years later, them still are trying over, and the people them just get frustrated. People them say, damn, it don't make no sense, brother. That's how we came up with something that we call, I just saw the thing set. And the things that we just come up with, I just saw the thing set just so. Our politician them come up with, why bro, I just saw the thing set here, sir. Live on the air with SouFLo, good morning.
Hi, Mr. SouFLo, how are you doing?
I'm good, family. How are you doing this morning?
I'm sick.
You're sick?
Sick of the Jamaicans down there.
Think you're not going to tell me.
Yeah, sick of them.
What go on?
The thing is, people are hurting.
Absolutely.
I know somebody who our son
Absolutely,
just met
in real time.
accident, break his nose,
Hold on,
a lot of
wait.
things, and then one of our son, his friend went down there sometime from the States, an American, and the son was into an accident. So this now is the second time she have a son in accident on the road. And a friend that went down there a couple years ago, maybe 3 years ago or so, died on the road in Jamaica. And those people, the money he has, he could send people out full force, start fixing the road in Kingston and other parts of Jamaica.
Is the road kill them?
Yes, because they were on the road, driving on the road. A lot of people die in accident in Jamaica. Both people from abroad and people who live in Jamaica.
Yeah.
So the road is really bad. So some of the money could fix the road.
Yeah.
And why
I don't want discredit the speech, but a lot of the people them that are dying on the road in Jamaica, I say, they're not dying because the road bad enough. They might die because they are speeding. And they are not obeying road rules. 99% of them is somebody speeding. A lot of the times it's not the people who are speeding that die. It's some other people them go lick up or cause some other people to have to swerve, go over gully to save themselves from a head-on collision, and the people them end up dead anyway. Them kind of something.
The road still need fixing, and they need road signs.
Yeah, the road need fixing and all that. But as big people, see, I have to balance the scales, and I can't be hypocritical, and I don't want to blame everything on government, because it's not. Our behavior has a lot to do with a lot of things that are happening to us as well, and we have to take credit for that, right? I see it all the time. Them fly upon the road them, and when time them dead, them blame government, but government need to fix up the road them.
Yeah. That part of it is that too.
You know, but well, if you know the road bad from 19, how long? Drive good on the road them then.
I'm afraid to go to Jamaica. I would like to go there.
No bother with that, man. Just don't bother with that. Because we don't want nobody afraid to go to Jamaica. We not have them the kind of conversation there. We are going to beat certain things in Jamaica, but we will never be afraid to go to Jamaica. And we not stop going to Jamaica either. And we don't want to encourage anybody to stop going either.
Talk the road.
You're afraid to go because of what?
That's what I'm just telling you.
Hold on, while you're here, when was the last time you went to Jamaica?
A good while.
No, what is a good while? Talk to me now.
2012.
2012 was the last time you went to Jamaica?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 14 years ago?
Yeah.
You don't think you don't feel like you need a trip?
Yeah, I'm trying to get one coming up. You know.
The reason I ask you is this. Hold on, don't go no further yet. Hold on. The reason I ask you is this, right? I love when you call in. I love when people say stuff about Jamaica, but it's somebody who has been there sometime in recent times. Because Jamaica is rapidly developing and so much has changed. And if you haven't been back in 14 years, I can't tell you how Jamaica changed in that 14. I can't tell you how Jamaica has changed in the last decade, in the last 10 years. To add 14, to add 4 more to that. If you land in Jamaica right now, you're going to be like, whoa, and wow, and wow. As bad as things be, you know. So, do yourself a favor and go to Jamaica.
And I just said to you, I have a trip. There is things happening. Sometimes you're here. You have to put things in place. You can't just run and go.
I know.
Put little things in place.
I know. But do yourself a favor and get to Jamaica.
Yeah.
All right?
The next thing I want to talk about is the people them are out everything. If them are married, them are depend on we. If them dead, them are depend on we. And it's always Jamaican diaspora abroad. We want them to help. But them cost is like You saying things now, you want improvement, more improvement. There has been improvement, but you want more improvement and for the people to open their eyes. And they are cursing the people that is paying. You're not paying anything bad. And they just keep cussing. But when they want something, when somebody burn up, abroad to help them. Oh, why you not show up this and help them? This, that, and the other. If they would just open their blind eyes as to what people is saying and see that sometimes help is right near you. It's not being used properly. It's right there. But every time, oh, why the Jamaican them abroad can't help we? Them so wicked, them not like we. Them a talk about the Prime Minister, them a... Lord of mercy.
All right, I'm going to rephrase what you just said so it is well received. Big up yourself.
All right.
All right.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate you greatly.
Yeah.
All right. Sometimes when me don't know me, I'm one of them Jamaican the way I am at fault as well. Cause are you the kind of Jamaican who feel like me feel like say even Jamaicans when you talk about Jamaica, you feel like me don't want to hear you say nothing too long, too bad kind of thing. Like what she was just saying just now about how the way how she said it though was like we are two different people. So me have to rephrase what she said so it is well received in Scott. My spirit never received what she said just now too good. And I was trying my best to like remain neutral and put it in a way where it could be understood without hard feelings. You know what I said? I think I've said this before where I said I saw your state of I saw your state of Megs. I'm sure I'm not the only one, and I'm sure you're not the only one that wasn't receiving what she was saying. Well, I mean, no, she mean well enough. She had tried to say it a certain way though. So what we are trying to say is this. The Jamaican people, them when they are Jamaica, support the friggery and foolishness. You have the power to actually change the friggery and foolishness or ease up some of it. But you go along with it and you support it to your own detriment. And then you look outside for help. When your help is right there, it's within yourself. Right? I think that she did try to say. But I saw it did not come off. See me, I don't want to do that show here. And then have my own people them look on me like, yeah, I'm sitting up there and doing show up and talk about how we down here. Them congregate master, hundreds of them pan the live. I talk about how we down here always depend on them for help with, and I ask for help from them and something like them see themselves better than we, and that's the last thing you want to do. That's the last thing you want to do. We're here to bridge a gap, you know. We're not there to make it seem like you have two different set of Jamaicans. The one them were up there, so, and then the one them were down a yard. Because people have done that for the longest, and I hate it. I hate it. I'm a giving person. I help where I can help. So when time my Jamaican people them ask me for help, me don't have no problem to help if I am in a position to help. Some people don't ever want to be asked for help. And them complain every time somebody asks them for help them. And I realize to say those are the people who don't go back a lot. Because as you age, the people who you know and comfortable with, remember, I know them are age to them are drop out, they're moving to other parts of the world. When we say drop out, we mean die, permanently gone sleep, from old age, sickness, everything like that. I encourage people to keep on going back home on a regular basis. I encourage people to stay in touch with your family, with your people them. I encourage people to give as much as you can and help out as much as you can. Because, and me even put it like this, a little $10 to you might not be nothing. A little $10 they go a long way to somebody else down there who have it. They'll definitely remember when you step in at a place for visit. And you will feel a lot more like, you know what? I'm just buy a ticket and go home for a little week, yeah, man, or a little 5 days or whatever. Because you have people who will receive you well. But when you're in a foreign for too long, 7 year, 8 year, 9 year, 10 year, I know you're not going your yard, 11 years, 12 years, 13 years, 14 years. That is not healthy, because then now you start look on them like them different from you, and them start look on you like you different from them too. After a long time, you know, see you. And me and you know have nothing in common. And when we there batter through the storm, you are not somebody we can look to for help. You know what I'm saying? So there's a mindset there that is developed. There's a mindset there that is developed. I don't want the mindset there to grow on anyone away. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning. Turn it down, caller. Turn it down. Turn it down.
What's that respect?
You there?
Yeah, man. Me there, man.
Roddy's daughter, you can't get through calling? All right, talk to our family, because other people are trying calling. So wrap it up real quick.
Real quick, my general. May I say, more while they come like, are the government are the biggest enemy of the culture.
More while?
Because, you know, we in and out, and we got a certain place, and we got some different country, and see how the Jamaican culture celebrated more than when we in a Jamaica.
Yeah.
You don't know, sir. So make a small thing, party, I go until morning, I feel with music I play. You know what I mean? Like, it's like we are fight against them. It's like, yeah, me know the politician and travel, you know. But sometimes because they need to travel some more to really appreciate what we have as a brand as Jamaica. Because Jamaica is way bigger than an island or a country, you know. Yeah. The brand is, you know?
Global.
And for the next call, me wrap you up quick. For the next call of them, man, mama, you have to check in. Because you got Jamaica, nobody never beg you nothing. Place and get away. Nobody never look for you. May I tell you?
All right, brother. Thank you. Thank you, sir. You're lucky nobody even chat to her.
Bro, if you don't mind sharp, it G then tell her to put away your foreign money and let's go. You hear me tell you?
Right.
Manners and respect, you know?
Manners and respect, Pop. Yeah, my friend, you need to go home. You need to go home. See? Let me let people understand something. I don't want this to be a platform where you feel like we just talk down on Jamaica, because it's not. And me don't want it to ever look that way. I don't want nobody to assume that this is what it is. You can come unburdened, but I'm always going to put it in a context where if you didn't deliver it right, to me, I'm going to put it in a context where the audience can digest it. Because if you come off in a way where it is not digestible, then we might be creating more enemies than friends. And that's not what we want to do. The world is small enough. The world is small. I'm going to tell people all the time. You see, one time me go to Jamaica, anytime you see me, anybody who see me at Jamaica can tell you, every time we see him with his wife and him picnic them. So me is a person where I take a lot of stuff into account, because me there at Jamaica, me really dead there. Me like really the foot on the ground, walk road there. Sometimes I pull up at places where people are like, blood, fire, SouFLo, where you do run of them places? Like that. So I can't nurture anything that I go grow in a way where I have my Jamaican people and I look on we like, yo, what them kind of vibes that the brother hold against we, yo. You hear a conversation where them have like say, you know what I say? No, fam. So we have to be very careful how we talk to the people them. Even when we're scolding them and them wrong, we have to do it in a way where them know say, you're still family, you know. Yeah, you're wrong as rotted, but you're still family. You see it? So that's how we do it. But the brother that we just called just now, if not tell no lie, you're lucky if them look for you. I like you never been there. Jamaica in 14 years, mama, you're missing a lot. You know, when I go to Jamaica, sometimes, you cannot tell foreigners from locals anymore. in a lot of places, you can't tell. One time when you used to fly go to Jamaica, you could have said, especially when you go like rural Jamaica and country and stuff, can be like, yeah, some people that will never left Jamaica yet, because you just fly in, right? And we look completely different and we flex different and thing. And you can't do that again. You can't do that again. Jamaica is different now. People not even afford upon you, much less. You're lucky if they hold a conversation with you. You're lucky if beg. And of course you have the little strugglers them about the players. Well, give me something now, make something go on for me now, beg your thing now. You're like, boy, I gotta look work. But we take care of our people them in a way where them not supposed to say, give your thing now, beg your thing now. That kind of something there. And I don't feel no way about it. When I go with that thing for give away. That is my intention. I go with that thing for give away. And those of us who have more to give more. I'll give you an example. My daddy just wake up and feel good because I'm being taken care of so good. You go around at the bank, you pull out 1,000 US. You divvy up the 1,000 US. You say, this a person will get 1, this a person get 2. This a person she run everything run. So give her 3, this a person get 1 next 1. And it 1,000 done. And it done and it gone. And you don't even think about it again. This is how I'm trying to tell y'all that you need to move. Because I know every day you do that, It's not every day you do it. It's not every day you get to do it. But the little one time where you get to do it, them don't forget it. That's why some of we love go away yard. Because them know to say, you know have this is back in the idea when people think foreign streets are paved with gold and the tree them a beer money leaf a drop off of them. Nobody not think like that no more. Them know so we there foreigner suffer. So when time them know say when we not have it like we coming at the place and them glad to see we and them know say okay I one of them time where him not have it like that figure way. We'll take care of him same way. So this is what you've created. Right? That's why I'm saying if you go home, and you have to stay close to your people and you have to take care of them. This is what you've created. You've created an atmosphere now where you give when you have, they know without you saying. There's a person will give when him have. So if you see him now and give him don't have. Or maybe him not feel like it, but who cares? I feel return forgive now. So them take care of you good. As opposed to somebody who frown up them face or go on some podcast or say something. But when time we go there, and them always I beg me for things. That's why I don't even go. I make sure when I land in Jamaica, I don't even tell any of my families. I just go to a resort. I've heard people call us and say that before. I bet say if you're sick, I bet you call them though.
I like mommy being. I like mommy. How everybody calling you our breakfast, lunch, and
Oh God, man. Yeah. Oh God, man. Hey, that's why I say. Big up Westmoreland. That's my second home. But I watch Shakira mom, right? Shakira mom is somebody that she care for a lot of our people them. So I'm not talking about from manners and respect all the way down to somebody I forget something. I don't know if it be nothing big, but I'm sure you said them don't forget. I'm there, right? One time we fly down, and we're there and that's why I start saying happy birthday, yeah, my friend, cause we did go to one party and we come in from the party. We talk about family atmosphere, like kids are there and everybody and thing, traditional Jamaican thing, right? And we go in early cause the elders, them are the big people, them are go party now into the night. And we say we are staying. And them going up, we do them thing and we keep everybody children and all the children together and thing. Nice vibes. And we go bed. And me here about 4 o'clock in the morning. About 4 o'clock in the morning when party done down at Westmoreland there and people them take the party go at them yard because I never done. And me here, them a big speaker in the morning. Happy birthday, yeah, my friend. And me wake up out of my sleep and I say, babe, I play them the music they have this morning. And she said, oh, our cousin birthday. And I did for our birthday, took our birthday line with our cousin birthday. And we're getting ready to leave. And I said, damn, why you never line up the trip better? So that we could stay and enjoy and celebrate Fi's birthday with Fi's birthday. Can I tell you by the time day light out, And I go so, go to the door and I'm go roll up a little spliff in the early morning and take in the view and hear and all these things. See lizard are run around pangrong and sitting. I take in everything when I'm in Jamaica. I like the ambience in the hills there. The veranda full. Me say planting come, banana reach, whole heap of jelly coconut reach. I just saw the people them just drop off stuff. Just drop when I say getting taken care of, I drop off stuff and I'm there and I'm thinking, damn, if I was in Florida right now and I want some coconut water, I probably would have to go buy some. The amount of coconut with them on the front veranda. I just drop people, I drop them off and anything else you need. What else you need? One night this morning. Them a catch up fire right there, so them a run a boat right there, so like taken care of because she take care of our people them and separate ourselves from our people them and don't go complain to nobody else about how them ask for help and them always ask for help. And when we settle with Jamaican people, them say, boy, them always ask for help because them always support government we don't help them, so them always need help. And what you understand says a different context of conversation, that as opposed to when the people them need help and we are help them, we not look on it them way there. And I don't want nobody to look on it them way there. If you take care of people in Jamaica, you're gonna be one of those people who, when I come back foreign, my suitcase them full. Me have to pay a whole heap of money if you come back through customs when I come back every time. So that's a part of even the planning budget. Last time we got to Jamaica was over a year ago. The deep freeze still full of ackee when me can't done. And me sit down here and damn ackee tell me not even did want to see ackee anymore. Like, what else? All the bush them when me need. Your neem, Cersei, sarsaparilla, cheney root, you name them. They take care of us so good. A lot of us do this though. We not take care of nobody down a yard. We won't even send nothing at all. And then you reach and you want to be treated like royalty. You want the people them stop what them do and cater to you because you are now in the country. Like, you, it's not so it work, fam. It's not so it work. I get my food cooked regular. One time I there Clarendon and I tell Shakira, say, I feel like drive go all the way to Westmoreland for dinner. Because I just saw Auntie Cutie just fry some chicken out the door on the wood fire for me. Or something like that. And them vibes there you can't hold enough when you look out for your people them. As them the way them look out for we, you really can't afford it. If you was to go pay for that, you really can't afford it. You couldn't afford your vacation then. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
SouFLo.
Your family, what go on?
Me call again. I did not tell no one that I don't give Jamaican people anything. I never said that.
Oh God, me never say you said that neither.
Okay?
I never
I have people that come to Canada. I give them invitation letter. They come and they spend 2 months with me, go back home, come another time, spend 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I never said that.
Okay,
I'm always opening my heart and giving.
Okay, good. But hold on.
I never said that.
Okay, hold on.
Okay?
I already said I never said that you said that. So you don't have to keep repeating you never said that. All right?
Okay. Yeah.
Nothing I said here.
Thank you for explaining it to them.
No.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
So I guess who me throw me call and no call no foul, and if my message whip some people in them spirit is because it was meant to whip you in your spirit. For you though, caller, is go home. That's the message for you. Sometimes we have something and we piggyback off of that into a whole different conversation, which is what happened there. And it necessarily means that we are talking about you. But I'm not afraid to address an individual. But we stopped talking about you a long time. Okay? But obviously words are whip you in your spirit. So that means it's time to really go home. Don't know what's going on in our personal life. You're absolutely right. You could be there and can't move because of health issues or whatever the case may be, limited finances or whatever. But people prioritize what they want to prioritize in life. You know what I mean? I prioritize getting back to Jamaica. That's one of my priorities. Me have to reach back a yard. So me not do the whole couple of years past thing and all these other things. The only reason we not reach back yet, we don't know, say, wife did pregnant and then baby come and we're wait till the baby old enough to fly out and all these other kind of things and then we up out of here. But that is that. But Carla, it wasn't whipping you and we never said you said anything. We are talking to our audience and majority of the Jamaican them here, we want them to get the message, say, get back to Jamaica. Stay in touch with your family. This is a message that I've been pushing for the longest anyways. Not true? Even without this caller. I've always said, get back to Jamaica, check on your family. Me tell the people them who haven't been back in a long time, call a auntie, or uncle, or granny, somebody. Trust me, they'll be glad to hear from you. All the maga say is, Marcia, Lord God have mercy. A long time we don't hear from you. And start to establish a relationship there. You know where that conversation started? The conversation started around the land grabbing situation that's happening in Jamaica right now. Because holy pound of people are dead out and they're leaving prime real estate behind. And foreigners are flying into Jamaica. Them a circle like junk over dead meat. And they're going into the communities and finding out who owned this piece of land. How long has it been here vacant? And they're doing their due diligence and buying up the place. So we have been telling us that go back to your yard. All up in our country and in our hill and gully, which part you thought one time ago, nobody now going to them the place there. Is there so them there now? Remember I said, have you ever looked lately at the price tag on some of these pieces of land? Prime real estate. So that's how it come from. That's where the conversation come from. Treat the people them good. They will treat you good when you reach Jamaica. And when you're treated good when you go somewhere, you naturally as a human being want to go back there again. But it's a chain of events. You treat them good. When you're not there, them treat you good when you reach there. When you left, you just want to go back again. That's it. And that's what I say, Carla. All right? And we help and we don't talk about the help. Because when them do for we can't really pay them back feed. If you were supposed to, let me speak in me terms then. If I was supposed to plan a vacation where I get to go between multiple parishes, spend days, be catered to, right through, in every way, and then leave with suitcases full of stuff. Do you know how much money I would have to spend? I probably couldn't really afford that vacation. I probably really couldn't afford that vacation there. But I can. Because when we reach, it's like these are things that are given to me for free. Them look for me, you know, and say, and for my family, and say, boy, I know they are foreign and need wash out. Make sure you take these with you. Yeah, because the whole heap of processed food one up there eat. Make you see how you're bloated and stuff. Carry this with you. Carry that with you. You know, when people are look out for you, when them genuinely love you, they look out for your health. When people genuinely love you, they look out for your well-being. Them look out for your health. Your eye, them look cloudy, you know. You see that you see that busha? You see when you boil this good for your eye, them, and it good for your teeth. And it good for your this, and it good for your that. You see how your belly big and bloated. You know, you can get the bloat out tight. You know, Jamaican people stay already. You can get the bloat, get your belly for go down. Just boil some of this. And them have my thing, them parcel up and fix up and ready to go. So that's what I'm telling you about. The payoff. Taking care of your own and them taking care of you in return. Right? Right. Nobody take it too personal, man, because we're going past you a long time. Where you say, Meds? Meds says she only talk like that because she's out of touch, bro. Her memory of Jamaica and the people are too far behind. Right. So it's time for her to go. So we're encouraging her to go, but we're not hold against her. We're talking about others and other situations and make her know those say, go and go establish a relationship. Go and go and I know you do good things, Carla. And you write letter for people and they come and they stay in foreign and they go, but it's not the same as you going home though. I know the same. So make sure say while you do all that good and bring people to go foreign, make sure you go back a yard. All right. What triggered me was when she said something about she would have never go. Or I'm not going back. And I had to stop that right there because I don't want anybody to leave this platform ever thinking, yo, he over there encouraging people to never go back to Jamaica. He over there anti-Jamaican and shit. I don't want nobody to mistake us as that. Okay, even though it's a passing comment from a caller, people will take it and stretch it. And then we turn it at the anti-Jamaican platform. I don't want to be viewed as that. Because I'm very much Jamaican and pro-Jamaican. Not true? Where's Raddy's daughter? Raddy's daughter says some people can't go back where them want, where them come from. For many different reasons. For many different reasons. You know? But look what she called problem. Asking for money to get married. Alright, sir. You know what? We're going to move on. Because we were supposed to be done at 11:30 and it's 11:27. And I wasn't trying to go to midday, but it looked like we have to go. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Hi, SouFLo.
Morning, family. How you doing?
All right, so I said that some people cannot go back where they come from. Because they may have a situation, whatever it is. But my encouragement to them is go up on the North Coast then.
Go somewhere.
Book a hotel. You have some, if you want to do local, you do have hotels that are owned by Jamaicans. I know in Negril they do have a couple Jamaicans that own hotels there.
True.
Do that.
True.
If you don't want to go back where you come from.
True. Absolutely. And I've encouraged that. I've encouraged that over the years we've been here too. I've always said,
remember you saying that. Yep.
Yes. Yeah, man.
I remember. Anyway, I just came back last week Thursday.
You just come back from yard?
Yes.
So man. So what go on?
But the thing is, it was under not so good circumstances. It was a funeral,
one of those.
but we still got a little enjoyment in.
Same.
So I flew into Montego Bay, but I was out of Kingston. And after the funeral, like the day after, we went to Helter. So, back of the family, then go over there.
Right.
To your point with the road, apparently the pothole then get worse. So you have not fixed the pothole then.
Right.
So we drive along that side, we have to take with time and go over the pothole and it's just no man, the government have to do better. They have to do better.
Yeah, but and even with the potholes, right? Let me say this. Even with the potholes, I turn it into an adventure.
Yeah.
It kind of like add to the ambience because I'm starting to feel like if I'm not in Jamaica, if I'm not dodging potholes when I'm in Jamaica, I don't really feel like me there in Jamaica. I don't really feel like me there in Jamaica. I mean, Shakira be laughing because we're like, oh, the car have muscle memory because sometimes I leg on the steering wheel and the car just avoid the pothole by itself. kind of thing. Yeah, the car just a bounce and avoid the pothole for you kind of thing. Yeah, man.
But yeah, I would encourage people to go home. Even if you can't go home where you come from, Jamaica is big. Portland, Negril, Montego Bay, Ochi. Come on, you can, book something and go enjoy yourself.
Indeed.
Yeah. Oh, and to PG, real quick. Your safety Patois Montego Bay Airport is $52. It's gone up.
Wait, no, where say again?
Oh, PG was asking me to bring back tasty patty there.
Tasty patty.
Yes, I told her, I'm telling her that apparently the pasty price is gone up.
Oh, okay. You bring back patty though?
Yeah. Mango, June plum.
June plum. Shakira, I love June plum like what?
Yeah. Squeeze through. Technically, you're not supposed to bring those back, but I was able to get through.
Same. Did you peel the June plum or peel it and bag it?
It was kind of green, right after green.
Okay.
Yeah. But I did enjoy myself otherwise, and I will be back this year.
All right. See that?
All right.
Big up yourself. And thank you.
Yeah, man. All right.
Yeah, people. I could close off the segment there and go into the last two. And we're going to wrap up the last two just like quick fast too. Going back to Jamaica, man. If you've never been to Jamaica before and you might be listening and tuning into this podcast right here, do yourself a favor and go. All right. Jamaica is one of those places where once you go, you'll probably be going for the rest of your life. If you don't end up moving there eventually, it's just one of those places that's unmatched. I've been to quite a few different countries around the world. At one time, I thought it was me being biased because that's where I was born and partially raised. But then as I got older, I realized it's not me being biased. It's just certain things are just different there. There's a vibe and an ambience that it can't be gotten anywhere else in the world that you go. So do yourself a favor. And for those of us who haven't been back in a while and that is your birthland, I'm more than encouraging you to go. You need to return. You need it for your soul, actually. You need it for your soul. I could feel an E. It's like you drive your car, right? And your car starts to go to E, like you're going to have to pull over and get gas. I could feel my body going on to E every time I'm outside of Jamaica. And I know when it's time to go. I know when I'm running on E. And anytime I go, I come back with a full tank. That's the best way I could describe it to you. All right? Manners and respect. But we're going to get to our last topic now. So, Flippa. We're going to talk about Flippa and then we're going to talk about Kartel. Or let's run by Vybz Kartel first. Vybz Kartel was on social media dancing in underwear in his bathroom. And a lot of people are taking offense to it. And I don't know why you would be offended by a man. I see them start calling him all kind of names like he's hanging around DJ Khaled now, so you know he's probably mixing and mingling with the LGBT community. That's why he's in his underwears. And when you get that high up in levels, you have to now start playing by their rules. So them are going to strip you down and put you on TV naked or put you on social media naked, or you have to start doing weird things. You know, the comments are just overreaching and it shouldn't be taken that seriously. I look at this man like somebody who, like we said, did 13 years in prison. And now he's out. And he's living his best life. The man is happy to have a bathroom. When them did have him a shit in a bucket for 13 years, babe. If I was having to do it in a bucket for 13 years, I would definitely be on social media. But one thing that I'm thinking everybody is missing is this. What Vybz Kartel is showing y'all is that he is healthy. He has his health in check. That's what that him showing, you know. Him have him health in check. The man no bleach him skin, his melanin turned up, and if you remember, his belly was super swollen when he came out. He had a big gut when he came out. So it made him look funny because remember them did not make fun of him because anybody that did a Kartel skit would put a pillow in their t-shirt and walk around with the big pillow and maga limbs and a big belly. And we found out that that was a part of Graves' disease and what it does to not just the eyes but the body as well, right? Him a dancing in a picture because him a showing the same belly no bloated no more. And whatever it is that he's battling, he has it under control now. Him good now. You know, so the man can all vacuum in belly. How much are we can vacuum with belly? You know what vacuum in your belly means? to vacuum your stomach, to like pull in far enough for your stomach to go inward. He's in good standing. I'm happy. That video here, when I saw this one, I said, yo, if I'm making moves like this, I would definitely be dancing in my bathroom too. I'd probably be dancing in my bathroom butt ass naked if I was making moves like this. Check out that one, yeah.
Every morning I wake up, I pray to the Lord. Every morning I wake up, I pray to the Lord. Victory, from poverty to big dreams, and all me down them with me, my family they with me. Victory.
My mother says, see them fire the light over this night time now. Yeah. Me and her, when we are shook off on the high part there, the pool mommy, and we were so, yes! We got it!
Yo, that pool, that pool is huge. When him did I buy the bag of car them, you see, I said, if I know Vybz Kartel well, him now buy, because where he was at was a gated community. And I'm like, you buying a McLaren and 2 Rolls Royce and what next one? He's buying a bunch of expensive cars. And I'm like, you're not buying those to park it in a gated community where you don't even have enough garage space to keep those. I said, the mansion is coming. I just know the mansion did not coming up. But it's not a brother will brag him, just do it. Him do it first. And then boom. There you go. I'm happy for him. And I think everybody should be happy for him. It's something else to go from 13 years in hellhole to how life is now. So when you see the man on TV or on your screen and him a dancing in the bathroom, first of all, the clothes we have on never look like no underwear anyway. Me there at Jamaica already and I noticed that the man them go beaching at them boxers. And I thought, well, why not? Because the woman them bathing suit look like panty and bra set. So the one them show up in them boxers. Kartel happy, man. Kartel happy. What you say, your sister has Graves' disease? Yeah. You're the finest is not you alone. Me can't vacuum in my belly neither. So, but can't vacuum in my belly neither. And me there look like me all put on titties. My chest used to be hard. I don't know. Something must be happening to my hormones and these kind of things. So we have to go balance up the thing and get yourself in shape. And you know, as you get older, your body changes. Remember, Kartel are 50 years old, half a century on them. So all the comments that I'm seeing being made on social media, talk about how good he's doing. Talk about that rotten mansion where him just buy and them not even do a house tour upon it yet. And just by looking at the size of that pool, I'm like, yo. Talk about the new song them we drop. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, blood wagwan.
But there fam, what?
Yeah, manners and respect. Jamaica people, them love people, you know. I just come from Jamaica, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know you did that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Jamaica people love people, take care of you, everything.
Not
yeah.
true.
I'm going to Jamaica, I'm use a style on them, I speak Dutch. Yeah. Jamaica people love foreigner, one of the best set of people in the world. Yeah. I just the government will have, yeah. It's corrupt. But I don't think people SouFLo big up your whole family, yeah.
Manners and respect, brother. Manners.
Every time.
Big up Mr. Marvin, Mr. Mother. Big up Mr. Marvin, mother and brother, Mr. Mother. But yeah, man, if you're not gonna talk about anything, talk about like what he doing in a dance road in I'm bathroom. The man I show you how luxurious his bathroom is. Cause he might come from one place where he never did have a bathroom. That's it. Let's talk about the good. Let's talk about the album. He said that his album is dropping in June. So the God and Time album is set to be released in June. That one. There's a track out now called Don't Mess Up. Hot song. Chris Brown and Kartel gone #1. Chris Brown album is at #1. The single itself at #1. Drake is about to drop his album sometime soon. It looks like Vybz Kartel is on Drake's album as well. That's going to be another huge one. And yeah, the Miami Mansion. So yeah, message to the haters them, right? You are necessary. You are necessary. You fuel the fire. And he said it before too. The man said the haters them necessary. And him use them to fuel the fire. So continue hating, continue doing what you're doing. I saw a lot of women on there talking about Jesus Christ, him ugly and him shape bad and see them stomach strong. And I'm sitting there laughing. I actually said to Shakira, I said, this is why my love got out, because I run into people who, they are everything on social media. I show up at events already where they change the price at like $200 for go in, right? And there's just a bag of them stand up at the gate tell each other, you can't believe say $200 my charge for going the dog. And everybody dress up and ready to go in, but they didn't know the price because tickets were pre-sold. And if you didn't have a pre-sold ticket, you're going to have to pay that $200 at the door. So I walk past them and pay $400, $200 a piece and go in. And I said to wife, I say, you see them, you see who they are at the door, and now them pile up at the door. I say that to say, all that stuff you say on social media when you're hating on somebody, we know in our real life say is really different. Because the woman them were talk about how him shape bad, and how him ugly, and how him this and how him that. Someone are the strange things for vanity. And someone are there with some people where shape worse. And it is uglier if there's such a thing. So low out the party. Low out the party. Yeah. But be on the lookout though for the June release of God and Time. Go stream and run up Don't Mess Up. Don't Mess Up is trending right now, which is a new song from Vybz Kartel while he has out the party, the F1 party with Chris Brown. Them thing that we're talking about. Winning. Winning. Now, let's move along and get into the Flippa Mafia something. And this one is going to take us out of here this morning. I wanted to say this, but I wanted to say it to my audience on a live. Work for what you want in life, here. Always work for what you want in life. And anytime somebody tell you, say, you could get it way quicker, tell them, say it's okay. Tell them, say it's okay. You can go and build your thing brick by brick. Nans, talk no man. Nans says some of them are badly built themselves. But that's what social media does, right? It allows people to them sit down and cuss you. Like they'll say stuff like, you're broke and hungry like dog. And when you see them in real life, them like really broke and super hungry. And if I was broke and hungry like dog, I wouldn't go cuss somebody else and say you're broke and hungry like dog. But that's social media for you. Everybody is big and bad and tough and super strong and always happy and very rich and perfect. You know, that's social media. So you have to take social media with a grain of salt. Dancehall artist Flippa Mafia, the self-styled flossing king, has been charged in New Jersey federal drug conspiracy case that was built partly on evidence from his Apple account and intercepted phone calls from the feds. You know, me can't believe, say, in a 2026 people that do crime and are involved phone and computer. Some of us are slow. Some of us are slow. The criminal complaint, which was unsealed on Monday and obtained, named Flippa, whose real name is Andrew Davis, Damian Jones, Clifford Brown, and James McBride, his co-defendants. Prosecutors say that the four men are accused of conspiring to process and to distribute at least 500 grams of methamphetamine. Did y'all know that Donald Trump wanted the death penalty for methamphetamine and meth trafficking? The death penalty. Did y'all know that it was also added to the list of offenses that you can have your citizenship revoked for? If you are a naturalized citizen, you can have your citizenship revoked under these offenses right here. The feds say he's responsible for at least 500 grams of methamphetamine, at least 400 grams of fentanyl, and at least 5 kilos of cocaine between August 25th and May 26th. That complaint noted that Flippa was previously convicted of conspiracy to distribute controlled substances and money laundering, where he served a number of years in prison before being released. Flippa was allegedly back in the business again by late summer of last year. Me did say Flippa when him get released, him did a work in a restaurant. And a lot of people were applauding him. But it looked like the restaurant thing never worked out. Like, can't give him. I think he said it was his sister's restaurant though. But when I saw the clip, I was like, yeah, at least, you know, your sister, you can come work in your sister restaurant and help out and get your foot in back and whatever. But it looked like, according to the feds, the restaurant money there wasn't enough. That's not the kind of money he's looking at. Somebody said yesterday on the other video we did that they were at a party that he kept recently, and the amount of champagne, expensive champagne bottles were bust in there, so it was unnecessary. If you can afford it, it's not unnecessary. You got one life to live, you know. But if you do unscrupulous things to gain it, then I don't know about busting all the. Anyway, I don't judge. He had a 25-year sentence before, and he was out in less than half of that. Flippa was allegedly back in the business by last summer. Investigators first tied him to an alleged drug trafficking organization in August 18th of 2025. That's when they first tied him back into one, when cameras caught him dropping off a heavy bag at Jones's house and leaving 2 minutes later with an empty one. He drop off a full bag, left with an empty bag. That's what they said. 2 days after that, agents searched a storage unit in Jones's name. And inside of the storage unit, they found the 5.339 grams of methamphetamine, or 5,339 grams of methamphetamine, and nearly 5 kilos of fentanyl, and some other stuff. Something named carfentanil, and a next substance named xylazine or something like that, which are usually like cutting agents. So this is where you like cut out the middleman and you mix your own stuff. If any of you in here know anything about turning cocaine into crack, right? Back in the day, the people who made the most money were the ones who cooked it. Because if you were a cooker and you could cook your own stuff, you could stretch that coke a long way. And crack made more money because the high was... Anyway, I'm not teach nobody about coke and crack in them. I just I said. For YouTube disclaimer, I'm just saying. So they found not only the drugs with them, they found the cutting agents and everything as well. Flippa's Apple iCloud account produced evidence for the feds, including a video from August 1st that shows him filming bags of what looks like drugs, plus, get this, a photograph of shipping labels One of those shipping labels was allegedly matched up with a FedEx package that was intercepted in Pennsylvania, holding 5 pounds of meth and another kilo of coke. Boy, Flippa is in court today, by the way. Today is the 14th. It was scheduled to be in court today to see if he can get bail. If he gets bail, somebody say, SouFlo, anyhow him get bail today, he might work with the feds. Anyhow him get, because my question was, and I'm not accusing him of working with the feds. I said this in the video, but I want to say it on screen. When Flippa first got arrested, SouFLoTV was pretty new to YouTube. I did a video where I said, me never so happy to see somebody get 25 years yet. Because he was looking at about 50 to 60 years behind bars. Something like that, Mr. Right? Them splice off my video and send it, go get the man. Watch a boy. I rejoice in a dog, because you get sentenced to 25 years. Watch him. So the only thing he seen was, me never so happy to see somebody get 25 years yet. So, let me clarify. Flippa is in court today, looking to get bail. And somebody said yesterday, SouFlo, anyhow him get bail today, is going to confirm to me, say him a work with the feds. Let him out to come catch other people for them. Set up other people for them. Because he got an original sentence of 25 years. He was out in 7. Some people are saying he did 9 years. Some people are saying he did 10 years. Some people are saying, but I did the calculation from when he was sentenced to when he was released. Not when he was locked up. From when he was sentenced to when he was released. Of course, them take time served, right? And he was released at the 7-year mark. He's been out for a few years now. He got sentenced at 37 years old. He's 47 years old now, going back in. So I know some match the on point too. So whatever they printing. But if him go to there and get bail, that I gonna say a whole lot. We'll see. All I can say for Flippa is I hope things work out how he wants them to work out. Me know say y'all catch your ass right now thinking, God damn, how I got back in this situation again. The complaint also leaned heavily on intercepted phone calls, because them top 2 of them phone them. That shows Flippa trying to play it safe, but not really playing it safe. Now, in March, he told one caller that he was done with the boss thing because that role almost got him life in prison, which is what he was looking at before. If those charges had stuck to Flippa, the RICO charge, the boss charge had stuck. Because they found him guilty of everything else. They found him guilty of the money laundering charges. They found him guilty of the distribution of cocaine charges and the conspiracy to distribute cocaine charges. But the later charge of him being the head guy of a criminal organization, that did not stick. Because the jury said they couldn't find enough to say he was the guy, the main guy. Because there were other people who were involved. And him escaped that one day. But that one carried an automatic life sentence. So, in March, he told a caller that he was done with the boss thing because that role almost gave him a life in prison sentence. He says, I'm just glad for my freedom. I'm not doing any boss thing because the boss thing nearly gave me life in prison. He continued and said, when them say you're the boss, when you get in trouble, it's life them want to give me. Flippa allegedly said that he preferred not to deal with the crowd and many crews, adding that he had friends and loved ones, but I can't bother with it. According to the transcripts, he told one caller, I am done with those things. However, federal agents said that they intercepted calls differently. The affidavit says that Flippa appeared to be explaining that he needed to minimize his criminal exposure by avoiding a leadership role. He's actually telling, if the feds did not try to pin you as the lead guy, and they intercept calls of you telling the people you are working with now, say, you have to minimize your role as the lead guy, your exposure to avoid the leadership role, limiting co-conspirators and protecting my own interests when trouble comes. They're going to hit you with that lead role charge again. In a separate March 18 call, it is alleged that Flippa spoke openly about the tension between wanting to spend and not wanting to attract attention. Because flossing can't done, right? So when you make big money and you see the big Benz or the big Porsche or the whatever, you want to make them see you out there so no, say me still got it in a dog. So I really want to spend and buy and stuff, but then I learned my lesson last time, so I kind of want to lay low still. But the temptation there, you know, there's a tension there between spend it or lay low. He told an unidentified female that his bills used to be way more, but that he had adjusted them to a level that he can manage in case of anything. I don't want to put my hand too far where I can't reach it. Swear to God, he said. Flippa spoke about wanting a Lamborghini this time around. Big Lambo. But then he said, I need to be more careful before upgrading my Benz. He told the woman that he needed to get a business first because a luxury car would bring scrutiny for sure. I'm going to draw extra attention to myself. And if the heat comes and the problems come, you will hear that I am an idiot and this and that. Boy, them a say you're an idiot right now to rotted Flippa. Because them conversation here in the hands of the feds are very damning. You want the Lamborghini, but you have to make sure so you start a business first, because in case the trouble and the problems come, people can't say you're an idiot and the scrutiny are going to start get high. The woman appeared to caution him against showing off. Say, yo, you can't make the hype because you forgot to fuck you, know, dog. That's what the printout is. I read too, you know. Flippa then agreed and said that, boy, we already been through this before still. So what we have to prove to people? I don't have anything to prove to anybody. Whether I'm driving this or I'm driving anything at all, my name is still the same. The complaint says investigators watched Flippa, surveillance then put out upon him through April and early May as he allegedly moved the bags between Brown's Oak Lake home and McBride's residence, and they were watching him making these moves. They watched him move it to Brown's residence. They watched him move it to Jones' restaurant, while recorded calls allegedly captured the discussions about the drug quantities and the money and the supply problems and all these things. The investigation came to a culminated on May 9th. May 9th. Today is the 14th. The investigation culminated on May 9th after agents watched a suspected drug package delivered to the Oak Lane home. This is one of the home where them see Flippa go many times with big bag and come back out with empty bag. Via the U.S. Postal Service. I can't that. They said the suspected drug package delivered to the Oak Lane home through the U.S. Postal Service. Now the U.S. Postal Service, who is still doing that in 2026? Not true, babe. And the same thing you're going for before. You're going to use the same. Search warrants allegedly turned up about 10 pounds. 10 pounds of suspected methamphetamine and 2 more kilograms of suspected cocaine at the Oak Lane address alone. Plus, more than 1 kilo of suspected cocaine at the McBride home again. The complaint says that the drugs that was found at the Oak Lane address included the methamphetamine that Flippa had allegedly planned to provide to Jones for further distribution, and they got that in the phone. Flippa appeared before U.S. Magistrate Judge Anne-Marie Donio yesterday, where the charges were unsealed. He remains in custody of the United States Marshals until his bail hearing today, May 14th. All I can say is, God go with him, because I can't go, and I don't want to go. And I'm going to end this video like this. One of the things them that deters me, because we're out there now, and we know what stuff like, if we do want to get into these things, it's not hard. But I said it before, I'll say it again. And I hope this becomes a deterrent to somebody else. You see another grown man standing behind me telling me about, I want you to reach around with your right hand and grab your right ass cheek. I want to walk through this in your mind. And then I want you to reach around with your left hand and grab the left cheek. This time you're butt ass naked because he done told you to strip already and you did. One man tell me to take off my clothes, I'm strip. And him say take off all your underwear too, and me take you off like me a girl. You know? And me tell like you tell your wife take off her panty or you pull down her panty for her. Man, I tell you now if you take off your clothes and take off down to your drawers. And now I gotta tell me if you open up. I would go friggin' insane. I would lose my mind. I'm probably one of those people that would have to medicate daily in order to keep me in those kind of conditions. That's my biggest deterrent. That is my biggest deterrent. So, anybody who listen to this video, you saw as we're going to end the video, we like to end on a sensible note or a funny note. You can take this any which way you want to take it. No pun intended, funny note. But if you as a man, just know, say, this is a part of the process. I see somebody left in a comment section yesterday. I go down them road there already. You prepare yourself for them thing there. It's all a part of the game. How do you prepare yourself for a man telling you to bend over and spread your asshole? No amount of preparation can get me ready for that. So like I said, God go with him. I don't wish bad on any of our people, even when they make mistakes or it seem like they're stuck in a pattern. I'm not one of the people who talk about lock him up in there and keep him in there for life. I'm not one of those people. I would rather say stuff like make things work out in his favor. Make things work out in his favor. Maybe this is the second one that he needed to say, you know what? I actually done this time for real. I'll even give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe because he has a record already, they're planting stuff on him. We'll continue to follow how Flippa stuff unfolds and we'll continue to keep you updated. Shout out to Dancehall Mag. I'm really dumb. He should have known better. Yeah? You know, sometimes some people need to get burned for know say it can burn you. And then others of us, we watch others get burned and we don't even go over there so cause we know say it burn. Maybe he's one of those. You need to actually get it burn. No matter how many people get burned in front of you. Some people just stay like that. And on that note, my friend, we're gonna end it right there. So cause we granny them. We granny them never wrong. So Carissa Smith, we're gonna end it with what granny say right there. So your granny and my granny. Your granny said my granny always say, who can hear? The whole of my granny said this. I go feel. Even your mother say it and your father. My granny Miss Ruby said be good. But if you can't be good, be careful. But it's best to be good. You see what I say? With granny them never wrong. My grandfather Mas Cleave said, I will see you tomorrow. If God spares life. I'm gonna left it right there, so. Wanna walk good. Keep on taking your little mickle and make it till you make your little muckle. Keep on building your wall one brick at a time. No, not those bricks. You'll get there. You'll get there. I'm out.